One.
All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live, but we're not going to be live until 4 o'clock. This is the
You
pre-show.
say that every week. Are we live or are we not live? Are we
They
memorized?
can see that picture of us. They might be able to see a picture of us when we talk. But for now, I'm just getting started so we can share it out. Get 2 minutes. 2 minutes till showtime, folks.
Do they get a
The Bishop, Damon J. Scruggs on organ. Tell me that ain't funky. Heard that beer open.
Is he from Texas, correct?
He was from Louisiana.
Uh,
Hey, happy Friday, Wilson.
Hey, thank you. Happy Friday to you too, buddy. That's all pre-recorded, but he knew it was Friday. He's doing some kind of crazy mixing with the piano, and he's got people playing online with him. 1 minute, folks, till the Phil and Jon Zone. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell them all.
So we in that now.
He gets it, man.
Yeah.
excuse me.
One more. Let's do shoot fan here. Damn, he's funky, man.
Wait a minute. I got a theme song for you. Wait. Before we go any farther, you've gone too long without a theme song. It's time. In a time of little joy, two guys from Illinois took fate in their own hands and sent the show out to the land. Art's not gonna get in here. Music plays for your good cheer. Think you're ready, then grab a beer. Come on, they'll watch the Phil and John show. Phil and John show. They're going up and there's nowhere to go. Well, Phil and John show, Phil and John show. They're playing so hot that it's melting the snow. Yeah, Phil and John show, Phil and John show. Don't know where this will go. Phil and John show. Phil and John show.
Hey, Phil. What's up, buddy?
Happy Friday, John. Happy number 47. 47 weeks in a row in the calendar. Hello, John.
Yeah,
Hello,
man.
everybody.
Here we are, number 47, April 2nd, the day after April Fool's Day. We're a couple April Fools ourselves. I would have to. That's how I would describe us, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, we're full. It could be the Phil and John Fool Zone or whatever.
Fool
Hey,
and
Tommy
John-
Herman.
The Fool and John Zone.
Yeah, no, it's great to be alive on a Friday.
It really is. It really is. We're lucky to be alive on this Friday. We're lucky to be here, standing with drinking our beers. Our good friend Tom Harmon joined us for the first portion of the show, at least, and maybe all night if we can keep him around. Because Tom and I, we got something special to announce today that we've been dealing with. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Introductions. This is Scooby-Doo, Roo Griffin. He's got some treats around the thing. Eat those treats. And that's Charlie. They're brother and brothers. They're two brothers. They've joined the zone. We're pretty proud of our little babies. Let's get a close up here on this guy. He's a cutie, I tell you. He weighs about a 105, 1 pound and 5 ounces maybe, if I'm lucky. And Tommy's got the twin here. Tommy's got the twin brother. We thought they were sisters. We were sorely mistaken. because they do not have the pee parts that boys have. So we're definitely not
Well,
Down.
But yeah, so that's our special guest tonight for our first part of the show is our puppy dogs. And we're so happy to have them part of the show. And we even renamed the sections. We got the Scooby Zone, the Charlie Zone, and the Chester Zone tonight. Because Chester, I'm sure, will be around at some point.
yeah, where is Chester? No, he's somewhere.
So what did you do this week, Phil?
Painted the living room and the hallways and the ceilings, and painted a lot of artwork. Looking forward to 2 or 3 or 4 festivals that I am booked for this summer outdoors. Most of them are in August, July, August. One coming up.
Did you hear back from Blue Ox yet?
No, I'm still working on my friend. Still waiting for confirmation, but I do believe I will be there.
Tom, are you the post?
What? Excuse me?
Tom just liked the post. I think I saw Tom just liked the post. Are you one of our 4 viewers, Tom?
I am. I just opened it up right now.
We have 4 viewers. That's it. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes.
At least. That's not why we do it. Share if you can, you guys. So give it a share.
Yeah, doing a lot of yard work. I have 2 greenhouses. Okay, interrupt. I can talk all night if you want. Can't wait for the weather to change where I'm at. I'm outside Chicago, by Aurora, and it was 21 this morning when I was up at 3:30. I get up early in the morning. I'm an early morning person to get work stuff done. Creative in the morning. Goofball me. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be the stretch. I can bring a lot of plants from the indoors, outdoors, and wean them out.
Yeah, I got worried about you because you talked about doing that last week, and then it got so cold the last couple of days. I was like, man, everything you took out died.
Yeah, I trial and error. You put a seed in the ground, it's no, yeah. But I love the garden. Love gardening. I love your sunflowers back there too, John. That's awesome.
Sunflower work. I put all the big pieces on the wall tonight because I did big pieces this week. They're all like 22 by 28 up to like 36 by 24. I don't know what I'm going to do with them because when I go out and sell stuff at the festival, people like to buy the small pieces. But I'm doing it anyway just because. The hell, I don't care. I don't care what they think.
I mean, really, when you're doing artwork, what should we think? I don't care what people think.
I do have to make an announcement because last week we let something slip. We forgot to do something during our show.
What did we forget, John?
There was no Todd Snyder reference through the whole show last week.
Oh.
I'm showing my Todd Snyder koozie off to start the show tonight. All you need is a 10 and a 5, a car, a key, and a sober driver. BEERUN. Beer Run. That's for Todd Snyder. Since we didn't talk about him last week, we'll talk about him twice tonight.
Well, okay, I'll make up for that. I was talking to Laura, and I said, check out this new documentary they have. They have Hardworking Americans on our free cable thing. And I'd never seen Todd. And anyway, I watched the gospel stuff with Todd, but it was pretty dope, and that was pretty awesome with Neil and
Dave School.
the whole. So anyway, so it was pretty cool. So I made up for it, but yeah, I didn't. Ooh, now I've made up for it twice over. Something tells me he might be at a festival someday. Or we'll be on our show, or something.
Yeah, he will. Todd won't be on the show, but we'll get other people on the show to join us.
Schneider's?
Todd Schneider, yeah, he's not going to be on the show.
Okay.
My dog is sitting between my legs on a skateboard. Very cute.
He's on skateboarding already. Okay. Great.
He's a skateboarding dog already. I'll move this to my feet so you can see the dog. The dog's going to stay on my feet all night.
Okay.
There you go.
I see dogs incorporated in your paintings now. Is that going to be your theme? What's going to be your theme? What's going to be your... Well, like when I paint, I have a certain theme sometimes. It might be a smaller selection than your ideas, but...
Look at the way the skies connect in this painting. I never noticed that. They almost connect.
It does.
And then
You
actually,
did that on purpose,
the next
John.
one,
You
he
told
wasn't
me
up
that.
around like this. This wasn't intentional. This is just where I hung them today without thinking about it. But the skies look like they're connected. So all these are they're a single piece. Services cutting in and out. Well, that's your internet, Jeff. That's not us. We're here. Yeah, that's the dog on a skateboard in dog cam there. So that's my skateboard under my desk. I always skateboard all day long when I'm at work. So
Hey, that could be a band's name. Dog on a skateboard.
dog on a skateboard.
You got to write that stuff down and then look, and then get the rights. Dog on a skateboard.
I did some work for a guy this morning, and his band name was already taken after we finished the poster.
What was the band's name?
Mandala. Mandala. That's pretty common. That's a word that everybody knows.
Mandela.
Like, not Mandela. Free Nelson Mandela.
Was that Josh Robeson's band?
It is.
Josh's? Yeah, I saw that. I saw the video. Good job, guys. And Mr. Faulkner.
He found out that there was already the band was already name was already taken, so he went. We were switching it to Shah Mandala. So it's like shaman and mandala in one word. So that's cool. That's what I did. That's what I did this morning. My actual work that I did this morning. Hold on.
I did yeah. I went to 6 different places today. That was a lot of work for me. That was a lot of.
Did you get anything done though?
Oh, yes, I did. Yeah. I had my sports segment come. It's been a very productive week. I'm looking forward to being out in the social world. I don't like this stuff. I can't even, I'm talking to a screen. I'm looking over there. It's not me. It's not me. I know, even though we've done it this long. I've been very productive. Sometimes I think I'm running in circles because I'm doing so many things. And
You are.
I'm at wit's end, like from gardening to painting to cooking to shopping to the animals to.
Did you go to the record store today?
No.
All those places, no record store.
No.
Why are you live? Jim Fisher asked, "Why are you live?" Why are we
live?
We did this, Jim, because we miss you guys, man. We miss all our bros and our hoes, and we want to hang out and see our friends. Even if we can't see them, they can see us, and they can say a comment in their little box over there, and they know they're there. And we didn't want to take a whole year off from not having fun. That's why we're live, right? Is that why we're live? Are we live? Oh shit!
I'm just talking to you, because actually people are watching us. I thought it was just you and me all this time.
It is. Tommy's here today just as a special occasion. Where'd you go? Where's my dog? Jimmy. Oh, he's in here somewhere. Can't find him.
Don't make sure you don't have a roller chair.
Oh yeah,
sure
roller chair is dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little tails and feet. Jim.
Or a chainsaw.
See Jeff Singley, D-Mail, Jeff Blackman, they're all checking in. So we got friends from all over the place checking in right now. Seeing what's going to happen next. Tom Harmon, but are we? Tom Harmon's always checking in too. We do have Tom Harmon here tonight. There's a special occasion for that, folks, because we are going to do 5 records. Get your records, boys. Tom, I said 5 records, not 500 records.
Oops.
I actually went to the record store today. Just checked in, but it was busy in there. There were people coming in, and that's why I left actually, because it was getting too busy. But it's okay. I got a few records. I got a UTFO record of Roxanne. I got a Richie Havens record, and I got one record in my top 5 that I'm going to pick for tonight. That's special for our.
You can't say anything in advance. It's got to be a surprise.
Well, I'm not telling
you. So you know what? Yeah, we've been doing it how many weeks? Quite a few. We got to go buy records now, huh?
You go buy new records. There's one I wanted to show that I didn't have, and I was like, I knew where I could get it for $1, so I went and got it.
And we got records. Give us some. No. All right, Johnny, fire away.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the song is. Why I picked this record out.
Chester, you want to say appearance? What are you barking at? Someone here?
Yeah, James Taylor. There's a song here about a dog, one man's dog or man's dog.
There's Sister Barry. I got that album.
There's a dog on the cover. It looks like his boat's ready to go under almost. It's like really close to the water. Like if he just moved a little bit, that boat would be under the water. It's not a gondola.
That's a strange looking dog if you think about it. Really, where the hell?
It's
Look
like
at that thing. Looks like a wolf.
miniature wolf or something like that.
It
Right?
was seriously. Look at the head on that thing. It's pretty cool.
Jeff want to show the KMFDM. No, every lyric to Roxanne. D Mill, I'm telling you, that UTFO record. What did I even do with it? Anyway, I got it. It's badass. It's a limited edition, or the first recording of Roxanne released on vinyl, so you could actually mix it. And it came with an instrumental, so you could do it without the. You could do your own raps on top of it. Yeah, I don't know. There's a song about a dog on here. One man's. I don't know. There's a song about a dog on this album. It's cool. That's why I picked it up. I don't remember the name of it. Okay, you're up next, Chester Zone. Phil.
Chester Zone. We're gonna go with just a dog cover. Hold on. I gotta get a split to.
What did I do with that record?
Hold on. It's hard for me to. There we go. We're gonna go with Pale Joey. It looks like Lassie. Yeah, there's my old cover. Love the cover. Pale Joey. Love Lassie.
So, Pal Joey, is it a Lassie music?
I don't know. It's just a cover. It's a dog. It would it's a pair of dogs. I don't know. Yeah. It's a dog, John.
I was heartbroken when they told
There is no rhyme or reason. It's a dog cover. Yeah, okay.
They told me that there was more than one Lassie when I was a kid, and I was like, no. And then they said a lot of the Lassies were boy dogs. I was kind of put off by that. I didn't understand what that meant.
Yeah, and they called me the Breeze too. Okay, your turn, Tommy.
It's my turn.
It is your turn. Nice hat, by the way.
I have no dogs on my covers.
That's okay.
Dave Brubeck.
I'm out and take 5. Yeah.
I love Dave.
And the artwork's on that album's great too. It's a painting, some crazy like abstract, cool Rothko style painting.
I've seen Dave Brubeck
In the back of a newspaper.
Very cool. Very cool. HAG, you're up.
I'm going now down the road of John's with Johnny Cash. Songs in the Johnny Cash album. All the songs on this album you've never heard. Well, I guess I walked the lines on here. Folsom Prison Blues. But then there's all kinds of cool ones like Cry, Cry, Cry and Country Boy. I Heard That Lonesome Whistle. Am I live? I'm looking at the wrong screen. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's a cool Johnny Cash record. One of his early albums.
Very cool. Yeah, right on. We're gonna go with quick one. I think I had the last week, but hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on, come on home, Snoopy. He's a dog. There's Snoopy. Tommy, you're up. I know. You know, I do paint Snoopy.
I'm gonna put the beer down and grab my next one.
Sam Bush and Snoopy. You going to see Sam Bush in Missouri, John?
I am. Yep, I am at the Peaceful Valley Vineyards. Peaceful Vineyard.
Yep.
It's a real small kind of private party that we're going to do.
Got a great time?
Yeah, friends of ours that do the Hartford Festival are all going to be there. You know, except for we were going to see our buddy John Hotsey, but he's not going to make it because he passed away. But we're going to say these nice words of John Hotsey. And this next album I have is actually his favorite musician when he was a little kid. Are you up? You're up, Tom, aren't you?
My turn, yeah.
Yeah, Tommy.
Little Feet Down the Farm.
Well, I had that in my hand today. Man, I had that in my hand today. There's 3 copies of it at the record store. I was just close to buying it. But he wanted $12, and I wasn't ready to pay $12 for an album today, so I didn't get it.
Little Feat, classic. Low George, just amazing. They are the dead of the hip of fish. I don't know. Feet, yeah.
They had a big view. They didn't have as big of a following. Maybe they didn't travel as much, but they did have a big
Underground.
Yeah.
Knowledgeable.
Super Tramp.
Super Tramp. Man, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so my friend John Hotsey, who passed away this week, he was the founder and the creator and inventor and ideal man behind the John Hartford Festival. He loved, and he used to go when he was a little kid and see Hank Snow. Hank Snow's like pre-Hank Williams, like it's a Hank Williams time period, but very country, but early stuff. And he had all these old photographs of Hank Snow from when he was a little kid. Like he just took them, as a little kid, little black and white photographs. It was so cool. I didn't own any Hank Snow records, so I went to the record store today for this record intentionally. just to add to the collection. I don't know if I'll really enjoy it that much, but it's pretty cool. The Texas Cowboy, Let's Pretend, Wandering On. I never did no wandering at all. All right. Here I feel. Right? Are we good?
No, go ahead, sing. This is for John. Anyway, Mr. Hotsy, who I been to Hartford many a time, and never got to actually meet him. But what he meant for Hartford, for all what he has done, and what I throughout the last couple days, made me tear many a time. And I thank you. And
Wow. Lots of we'll talk about him more later in the show too.
okay,
All with him,
okay, we're gonna go with it.
big week. Might be your turn, Tom. Give him just a second.
I think he just froze up.
Everybody hold still.
Your eyes moved.
Your eyes did too, but you had your glasses on. You guys are so fucking. He's gonna disappear. So if you want to go ahead and go, Tommy, you can. He's probably gonna disappear and then reappear in a minute. So that's okay. We'll just let it happen. It's not my fault. I swear, it's not my fault. I didn't touch anything. I'm gonna need you to stick around, Tommy, just in case he doesn't come back. Well, who's that?
Alan Parsons Project, Eye in the Sky.
Oh, the eye in the sky.
Oops, I moved.
That's the one. That's in my head. That melody will always be in there forever, I think. Yeah, he disappeared. He'll be back. He does this from time to time, folks. Now, Alan Parsons, I always got him confused with Graham Parsons, but he's definitely not Graham Parsons. He's from something else. Where did Alan Parsons come from? What's his origin story? Is he from another band?
Ooh, I do not know.
Or is it maybe that he's like some kind of a producer, like big time producer that produced a lot of stuff, important stuff, but he produced the Alan Parsons Project. It's the eye in the sky. You know, it's a cool jam.
I would need to look that up.
Yeah. We should know more about the stuff that we're sharing, I think. If you come back on the show, we're going to expect more of a background.
Right.
Even though Phil always insists, no, we don't talk too long about each record. You can't talk too long about each record. It'll take forever.
And Phil's probably the one that would know.
He probably doesn't even know he's not on live anymore. He's still talking. I love that guy. He's something else. I took the dog out of the room, but I swear I didn't take him out of the room. He did that on his own. Horace. The Eyes of Horace. Whichever spelling. All right. Now, this is kind of going to continue on my John Hotsy thing because of all the stuff he gave us and giving us the Hartford Festival and opening my eyes to Glenn Campbell. The Wichita Line, man. That's just a cool song, man. I love it. And he does Sitting on the Dock of the Bay on here. I like these old records. I love the old black and white one. This old record. This has actually been glued on. So the color image has been glued onto the front of the cover. You know, it's not printed on there. They glued the cover on. And they printed the rest in black and white, so it'd be cheap. And they could do that like one pressing of it, you know. But then they had to make all these, the cover color picture to stipple on the cover, to glue on the cover. The inside's just black and round, like on most records, but you know, it's
I
pretty
like
cool.
black and round. The square ones don't play that well.
He's back. Did we go 2 times? Hey, he's connecting to audio.
Yeah, I know.
I had one.
Got it. We're back. Hello, gentlemen.
I have one left, so Phil, you might have to go twice.
I have to go twice.
I don't have
We're gonna go with.
I have 2 left.
Okay, I have 2 left too. Okay.
And I go too many times anyway. All right.
Okay. Anybody know this cover?
Not I.
Is it something about Phil Collins?
No, close. I'm sure. Anybody know? You could win a prize. It's one of my favorite covers. It's on my wall. Anybody, you probably know the musicians. Anybody know musician? It's Bob Welsh.
Is that David Lee Roth?
Bob Welsh. David Lee Roth. Come on.
Do you want to hit or no?
Yeah.
Tommy, you go ahead and go next, and then we'll have him go next, and I'll go last. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's
Look
really
at this. Is it 420? Do we miss 420?
It's 420.
That's something no one probably has ever heard of.
Well, I'm doing something live.
Sweet Revenge. I got kicked off of Noah's Ark. That's a great song.
Did you now?
Because it could turn my head to some kind remark.
What do you got, Tommy?
Jon
Look at those
Zone.
boots, man. Look at those pointy boots.
I'm gonna get you a pair of boots just like that, super pointy boots. They got those ones that are really pointy. It's 420, folks. We live in Illinois. We're just drinking. If you don't mind,
No. Okay, hold on. I got one more. Right?
Okay, I got one more still too.
All right.
How many you got left, Tommy? So I'll go, and then your turn. Then
Yeah.
I gotta spin.
I got one more.
Woo!
The John Hartford String Band, Down by the River. It's a great album. And the Hartford String Band, which is cool. Old Time Riverman. There's a song on here called Men All Want to Be Hobos. That's a great thought. Men all want to be hobos. I think we all kind of want to be hobos.
Yeah.
I can see
I
that.
agree. I do. I do.
It.
That's why I just met you not long ago, John, and we're like brothers, and I think we want to be hobos. So, and anybody watching this program, show, Facebook, whatever, I think you want to be hobos too.
Yeah.
What you would not be watching.
I'm homosexual.
No.
Hobo. Hey, no offense, folks. We're just having a good time here. But yeah, that's my record. So who's next? Phil, you got number 5.
All right. I probably had this one. I'm laxing in my. Look at that. 3 Dog Night. How's that? There's no dog. It's just the 3 Dog Night album with the Band-Aid on it in the surgery. Remember that album?
I don't remember that. I wasn't a big fan of 3 Dog Night.
They probably have 6 songs that you know of, and the younger generation too threw some of their.
Dude, 3 Dog Night. There's an epic story about the lead singer and his private parts and what happened to him when he was overly using them. 3 Dog Night, where you think about like Led Zeppelin or Frank Zappa having all the groupies, but 3 Dog Night was actually troubled by groupies. Troubled.
Correct. The
lead singer had problems with it, real bad problems with it.
Yeah. So back in that era of like the Guess Who, Burton Cummings, 10. They had it was that bell bottom jeans and music of the English gentleman, and yeah.
Sorry, I got lost. I think it's Charlie Zone over
What do you
there.
got lost in? Lost in translation?
The ozone.
Yeah. Oh, the ozone. Laura's over there, and she company came over. Company. Should I mention?
You don't know my name?
Nancy Fine's in the house. Laura, boy, Nancy
Some
Fine.
girl that Laura knows is coming over, but we all know Nancy. Goodness gracious, Nancy's got a cute little critter dog too, man.
See you upstairs.
Here, you want to? No, okay. They went upstairs.
Hey, anyway,
They're going outside to look.
Get that last record in there, buddy. We got a guest waiting in the waiting room here in a few minutes. We're going to bring in.
Tommy, you got the last one?
Yep, I got one more.
First of all, I want to thank Tommy for being on the show with us. We love you, Tommy. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad we got our dogs this week. Our dogs were they were brother and brother, so that's pretty cool. So
This last one, I do not remember ordering this. It just showed up at my door. I got Spring Cheese Incident. What's the album called? Round the Wheel.
Spring cheese, like the cheese that you eat in the springtime. Spring cheese.
Spring cheese.
Cool. Did you get it from Wisconsin?
Is it smoky flavored? It's probably smoky.
No, I get you, Tom. That's pretty awesome.
And it's also not 33 1/3. It's a 45. So they're just
really
records.
Is it better quality, you think?
I think it's supposed to be.
Seems like it was going slower, it'd be better, but if it's going faster, I get it. I got that button on my thing too. I like to listen to all my albums like they're the Chipmunk Band. Yeah, the String Cheese Incident's amazing. We love
Don't all your turntables have different speeds?
Remember 72s?
Yeah.
72s.
I'm old. You want to see something? Turn the cam. Yeah, there's a bunch over there.
Well, yeah. Hold on a second. That's right. Wow, that was tricky, folks. Counting to 5 is very hard sometimes. Especially with 3 people. We actually had to count to 15. Our guest tonight, Tom Harmon of Harmon712 at archive.org. We really got to make sure we emphasize that because there's so much music to be out there to be listened to with Tom's recorded and what he's done. Really, I mean, I'm going to put a link in the thing here in a minute, but it's super important that I don't know, Tom. We appreciate what you do with the music and your recording and everything that you do and your being. We love you, man. It's good to see you. And he's gone. He just like walked away as I'm talking about him. He's like, "Fuck you, these guys are jerks."
He had to go to the bathroom.
Did he say that before he left?
No.
Oh, he's pouring beer. I'm gonna put his link in there real quick, and then we're gonna let Nathan Blake Lynn in the room, or the Smile and Lynn Possum. The Smile Lynn Possum is even going by sometimes. I'll bring him in and see what he does here when we bring him in. He's from a band called not Woodland Remedy. He's from a band called the Wheelhouse Rousters. Also plays in a band called the He also plays in a band called Bond and the Mash, which we've all seen many times at different places and for different occasions. We'll let him in the room. He doesn't have his video on yet, so we'll just see how it see what progresses here. Back in the waiting room, readmit him. No, as it were, we all are unprofessional, and we definitely don't know if Oh, you were drinking tequila?
No.
Sweet. What, did Tom just leave? Thought he would hang out. Okay.
He's back. No, I mean,
It's coming in, but his video's not on. I'm going to ask him to start a video here. Give us just a minute, folks, here to talk about bluegrass music and what it means to us. Cheers, Phil. He's getting it figured out. It's working. Tester zone. Charlie zone just went mute. That's fine. I haven't got a text from him yet saying he can't figure it out, but he's going to get it figured out. I think every week we have a little bit of technical difficulties. You know, I asked her to be back on the show. I think I'm going to ask her to be back on the show as Thea Grace Rosenbuck. Thea Grace. She's from American Idol now.
yep.
She just popped in, now has to leave.
My little friend.
Oh, you're sleeping down in the corner. Come here. You gotta get on the show. Come here.
John's overwhelmed by a new puppy. I understand. I mean, they're.
Puppy. I mean, this is the cutest puppy in the whole nation. Oh man.
What's up, Nathan?
He's coming in. Doesn't have audio yet.
You're working on it. I like the mic. I like that thing. I like it. I like it. I like the backdrop in the red.
We can put you in the waiting room again, Nathan, and then bring it back in. If you can hear me.
Cut me off, John. Volume.
Both those things up. Here, let's go. No, he'll be back in a second, folks. We'll get it.
Hey, Tommy, you got to move the camera. We saw you in the bathroom. Move it.
No audio, though. We got Nathan Blake Lynn. He's grown his hair out quite long. He's doing a mime show now where he does no sound. You might need a microphone. Do you have your headphones plugged in? Oh, he's connected to audio.
There we go. I can hear you. Woo!
Looking good there.
Weird in here for a minute. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Every week we learn what we're doing here, and we never write down. How you been, buddy?
I've been great, fellas. How y'all been?
Hello. How are you?
Where are you calling in from tonight?
I'm calling in from Granville, Kentucky.
Granville.
Have that same mic.
Hey, look at you.
Whoa.
It's a killer mic. We've had this one about maybe 6 years, and they've fixed it once. They've been a great company to work with. Ear Trumpet Labs, represent.
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice, Nathan. It's been so long. I can't even remember last time we walked across each other's paths.
I know, it's been a while. My mic's right up in the mix, isn't it?
Perfect. It's perfect.
It's the centerpiece. Yeah. How you been, everybody?
Yeah, we're good.
Fantastic. I think we have crossed paths somewhere, Nathan.
Yeah.
I paint on vinyl records.
Yeah, man, I got one of those hanging up.
Right on. I knew we
That
crossed
I got
paths.
I got at the Frankfurt Bluegrass Festival.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Were you
Cool,
there as
cool.
Nick and Blake Lynn that time, or were you there?
I was, and it was that's a great festival.
It is a great festival.
Yes, it is.
They went ahead and put their festival off until 2022. They're not even going to mess with this year or not. They're going to wait until they got a good year again at him, which is fine. It is. The Frankfurt Bluegrass Festival is one of the best little festivals in Illinois.
And it's free. And they already have the dates for next year. They'll have some fundraisers, but that's
Figure out
right.
where you're going to sleep at night. That's the only thing about Frankfurt is there's no place really good to sleep there. There's no good campground or anything. I've slept in my car. I've slept in a hotel. I slept at somebody's house one time. It's up in the air.
We hoadied it up when we were there. It was nice. We had a pool. Look at your pup,
This is Scooby.
Scooby.
Scooby's brand new, first time on the show. We got him on
Scooby,
Monday.
you're amazing.
I have his brother right here.
And Scooby and Charlie here.
Charlie, what's up? I don't know where my dog is. I love dogs so much.
Yeah, they're from the same mama, same batch.
Phil, where's yours?
He's upstairs playing.
He'll start bothering Phil in a little bit. He'll be in there bugging and trying to get on.
That's what mine will do too. Dogs, y'all.
So we always ask everybody this, but what you been doing, man?
Playing with the dog, feeding the chickens.
Oh, I want to feed chickens. That's my goal in the next couple years. I'm
Man,
gonna go
come
to the
on
backyard.
out. I got plenty. If you
No,
shovel manure too, it'd be great.
Yeah, no, I want that for my garden, but I want to go out in the backyard and and hang loose and not see my neighbor and then feed the chickens. That's the goal. That's it. I don't want to see my neighbors, but I love my neighbors.
Hey, we got a question from the audience. It's not for you, Nathan. It's for Tom Harmon. Or is that Slash, says Cody Decon.
Slash.
What did he say?
Chicago Farmer asked if that was Tom Harmon.
Tom Harmon or Slash.
Yeah, we
It's
could
a little both.
guess.
Cody, what's up out there?
Yeah, he's been doing some good stuff with the field notes with his band now. With the guys from what's the name of that band? Bones, Jugs, and Harmony. He
No,
played for a
Chicago-
long time. But now they're
Killer.
together with him and Jake. It's been a pretty cool show. He's been doing a lot of
Chicago
live.
Farmer in the Field Notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
I love Cody. He's been a good friend to me over the years too, man.
Yeah.
Helped me out when I needed gigs and tried to do the same for him. One love.
Well, you write good music, and we appreciate it. And I was just telling, we were in the car today, and we were looking for that version of Lazy River Road that you produced. Is that on Tales of the Hobbit or Tales from the
Man, that was on Who Said the World's Fair.
Yeah, I knew it was on something else because I didn't see it on the back cover.
Yeah, that I had. Yeah.
Yeah, that album's not online. I need to make that happen.
No, it's not. It's not because we ended up listening to a bunch of Jerry versions of it, which was fine. 'Cause
Hey, definitely.
Yeah.
I was listening to that recently myself. It's a good jam. Hey, look at that.
That's why I can't find it because it's in one of those little flat cases, and it's in my CDs with my flat cases, so I know where it's at.
That's some OG Nathan Blake Lynn right there.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, Two Catfish and a Bluegill. That was fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. I couldn't think of it right away.
I knew. I've been kind of following you around for quite a few years. I mean, you guys were at the very first John Hartford Memorial Festival. You guys were supposed to be headlining, but something changed, and you went early. You went before Vince and those guys, but you were supposed to. But whatever happened,
That's a tough gig.
It's
better than going out. You can't follow Vince, so that's a lot better.
It is tough. No, that is tough. And
Vince is the freaking king, man. You can't follow that.
That was the night we ended up playing in the pavilion. They played in the pavilion, so we had this. It couldn't have happened any other way, because you guys played your set, and then it started raining, so they tore down the stage before Taxi was going on. And that was the first year, and a lot of people were actually there to see Vince that year. We were kind of so stoked to see Vince doing a project outside of Salmon. And then it rains, and then they shut the stage down, and it looks like they might not get to play. Then they moved up to the pavilion and played like an acoustic set for us. History.
Till like 4 or 5 in the morning, didn't they?
As long as I remember, I don't remember. It went on long enough time that because it went on after it was supposed to, and it was pouring down rain. There was thunder and lightning all around us, but it was, it was Vince.
That pavilion is that's a special place.
I wasn't there, but I've seen videos. Was that from My Tall Tripod, or who did that?
It's just they're sitting up on some tables, yeah. But then we got a couple of years of On the Mash. We've had the Wheelhouse Rousters. We've had what other bands do you play with?
Man, I played there as Nathan Blake Lynn. I've done it. Man, the Hartford Fest is special.
It is.
It's
It is.
it is a special thing, and thankful for it. I'm thankful for all the years we've had with it. It's been great.
Yeah, we were blessed for that. My goodness, man, that was amazing, amazing experiences. One of my last memories of us hanging out together, Nathan, was at Hartford Festival late at night, and I wandered upon you in the dark, approaching a picking circle, and you had a great big old smile on your face.
I bet I did.
And you said that you had, at the last minute, you had made a decision in the middle of the night to do something silly. And I think all I said was something like, enjoy, have fun. But you remember what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know what I did that was silly, but I'm sure.
You overloaded on something, but it was all right. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
late night decision. That's all. That happens at Hartford a lot.
Hey, late night at Hartford is a different dimension.
Yeah.
If you're up at like 3:30 at John Hartford Memorial Festival, you're starting to get into the twilight zone.
Yeah. Boogie Hill or Hippie Hill, one of the two.
Two different
We'll
parties.
get you.
Oh, it's two different parties because you got the daytime with all the music that happens. It's kind of traditional bluegrass party with bands that kind of escalate throughout the evening. But then as soon as that ends at midnight, another party starts that doesn't stop until people's fingers start to bleed or we all go home or something. It's the picking there is and I've not been to really any other festival where it feels that way. I mean, I know the bigger bluegrass festivals that happens, but I travel in the jam circuit and all these other things, and they kind of try to do that, and there'll be a few people with instruments, but nothing like at John Hartford, man.
I've never been to anything like it. I love it there.
Yeah.
Frankfurt and Hartford, those are our fest, man. Those are great. Those are great bluegrass festivals.
Did you guys ever play at Shoe Fest?
I have not played Shoe Fest. I would love to.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a lot of local bands. It's kind of an inner circle of musicians that does most of it.
Yeah, get me in there. Come on, I'll come up there and play.
Nice to pull you through that one too. We really enjoy Shoe Fest too. And you say those names, those other festivals. That's one that always pops up in my mind.
What kind of fest is that? They sell shoes or something?
Yeah.
Old shoes, right?
We all walk around with wearing one shoe and we hold the other one in the air.
Good one, Nathan. Good one. You're in. Old shoes. Good one.
Yeah.
They'll stop peeing in the shoes.
I'll have to talk to Matt about that one. Old shoe.
Now, have you been playing any music lately though? With everything going on in the world and the slow of everything, have you been able to play anything at all personally?
Man, I play music every day.
Yeah.
For whoever, for whether it's my dog or just the air, man. I just play music. So yeah, I've been playing lots of music.
Good.
I love it. Don't y'all love making art?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes, we do. Just don't kick my dog.
Go outside and play music for the trees.
It's just every day. Whether it be what I do on my artwork on my albums or my woodwork or in my garden or cooking or just in life, make it a piece of artwork to make it in harmony. I don't know. It's kind of a thing.
I've been painting an awful lot. I've been playing music myself too, quite a bit here, just on my own. Just picked up the guitar, and I did a thing for Hot Tea this week because I realized that when we first started doing the Hartford festivals, I didn't bring my guitar. I might have brought my washboard. It's kind of shyly in the background, And by year 4 or 5, I was playing on the stage with people and setting up, helping with the opening band stuff and doing sit-ins with people and stuff. And yet, just the other day, I sat down and played like 11 Hartford songs on my guitar and sang them all. And that didn't exist before we started doing that festival. I had the guitar, but I was shy. I knew like 2 chords. I wasn't going to put a song down and sing it and perform it for even the world or people or just in general. Play through a song. But go in there and the encouragement of everybody around you, the picking you see, you want to be part of it so badly. You can't help but to just learn and pick up and do what you can. And I've come a long way with it, and I blame a lot of it on the Hartford Festival and everybody encouraging to pick and play, and how we did it,
Yeah, it's an open environment for, learning how to jam in sessions. I mean, that's where I'm the same way. I've learned so much music playing at the Hartford Festival, late night, picking with some amazing, that's the other thing about the John Hartford Memorial Festival and a lot of festivals in general is that humble musicians will come out and perform with anyone in the crowd.
Yeah.
And you have too. We've got to pick with some awesome people because of that.
And almost everybody who's been there, there's been very few people who didn't just walk out into the campground and pick with us.
Yeah.
From David Nelson, of course, Vince. I mean, Danny. Everybody who's been there, Larry Keel. They all just would wander off that stage and they would look for that event, that part of that environment. And you can't beat it. I picked with David Nelson one night, from the Joey Garcia acoustic band and Two Riders Purple Sage, and we're picking in that circle, and he starts singing Ripple, and I realize who he is, who I'm sitting there picking with. It's like, what's going on in this world, It's neat stuff, man.
I love the New Riders. I got to meet David Nelson one time. We got to open for the New Riders at a bar in Peoria, maybe. I should know this, but they sat and watched our set. They watched our rehearsal. They were awesome, man. They were so cool to hang out with. They just good people.
It says a lot about bands that don't, and then that kind of goes across the board with our bluegrass scene. We're lucky because most of our musicians are very humble and they're willing to. They'll answer questions. They'll talk to their fans. They come out of the back room. They don't. It's not like they need a backstage area half the time. Half of them are watching the other bands play.
Yeah.
It happened to Hartford a lot that people would come to watch the band. Shit, Michael Cleveland came last year in 2019. He wasn't even on the list.
Just to watch
Right.
the performance.
To watch the show, and of course, he got pulled on the stage, and he played with everybody that wanted him to play. And he picked play tonight with us, and that guy can play guitar. Nathan Wakeman.
Oh,
He can.
you're not lying.
You can play anything.
We were in a circle with 6 or 7 players that were just amazing, and they would leave him for last. And when they get to his guitar part, he would just show them all how it's done. Amazing musician. There again. Bond and Mash, you ever talk about playing music again? You guys are all in different parts of the world now, kind of, aren't you?
Yeah, man. We're always talking about playing music.
I've seen Bond and Mash a few times.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, I've seen Bond and Mash a few times, and unforgettable. I see a lot of music, but I digged what you guys played. That's all. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway.
Yeah, we had a good times. Lord.
You have to understand our show, Nathan. We don't know what we're doing here, so we'd appreciate you being here one way or another, But if we bump you off or we talk over you, we don't mean to. That's just who we are.
No, I'm here for the jam, man.
Yeah.
But John, some of the best shows are stuff from people that don't know what they're doing.
You're probably right there. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, Lord.
Look at
I
the
couldn't even
remote.
get my audio on earlier.
Hey, it's on now. That's all that matters.
Looking in the camera.
You got a microphone.
I'm not into this look. I'm looking at different things, so
Phil hates it. Phil fucking hates
no,
it.
I hate it. I don't like this at all. No, not at all.
That parent every week, 47 weeks in that he's
We're thankful.
We're thankful. I'm being a smart ass. I'm doing it because but no, I really don't, and I miss just being with everybody, like everybody else does. I do believe, but don't think it's just going to be the way of life, because no, please no. Otherwise,
man, I got a shot this week. I got another one in a few weeks. I'm ready to go out and enjoy music.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. Yeah,
and get out there and do it. They just announced here in this area that the Johnson & Johnson shot is available for anybody over 18.
Yeah.
One-time thing. I don't know.
Do what you want. I know people are not. Then wear a mask, but just don't know. But do it if you can. That's all.
The musicians and artists, we need you to put those masks on and wear those shots.
Bond and the Mash, man, that was.
Yeah. We want to play. We want to get out there with everybody again and be in the crowd again.
Yeah, if Bond and the Mash wants to play, we need people to take it serious here for a little while. And
just a little while is all it would really take. It's been hard to get for a minute to take it too seriously,
And I'm a homebody, so this has been it's been tough, but I do enjoy my home time. And
will you have?
Got all those chickens.
I got chickens. I got tomatoes.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say you have chickens and a dog. That's all you need. Screw everybody else. That's it.
You guys want to see my plants?
Nice.
Some beef steaks.
Oh.
Why am I thinking Kentucky?
Born their babies.
Oh. Hey Nathan, this is funny. We were pre-show or maybe during our show. I have an indoor greenhouse. I love doing stuff like by seed and see it grow like that. It's such a beautiful thing. But you're down in Kentucky.
No,
I'm up here in Illinois. It was 21 last night, and my plants are so, hey man, we got to get outside, and it's not happening yet.
Yeah.
But I dig that. It's like a birth of a song, I guess. The life of a birth or a new puppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Growing things is amazing.
I was gonna pick my
Growing things from seed and watching it, that's awesome.
All right. I'll quit talking. Let you
No,
guys know.
please.
You mentioned earlier, Nathan, that song, "Hey John." It was called "Hey John."
Yeah.
That was on. Was that on the Mash song from before the festival? That wasn't written for the festival, was it?
No, that song was written way before the festival. Not way before, but I don't know.
I remember you giving me CDs right at the beginning, and it was on there, so I knew it was a previously recorded situation. It's a great song, basically about John Hartford.
Basically about John Hartford, and I'm a record dusty fingers, digging through vinyl. Look at that.
The first part of the show, we do a thing every week on the first part of the show where we show 5 records.
Yeah, I missed that.
So we'll have you back in the future as a guest, where you bring out 5 of your favorite album covers and show them.
I was just looking at albums. Oh, did y'all listen to Down by the River? Oh my gosh.
We can't listen to them because they.
Here, this is my favorite. Here, Promiser anything.
Words to live by.
Jack LaForge. I want to meet Jack LaForge. That's one.
I was like looking at records. I wish I'd had my tech set up. I would love to do that. My buddy brought like 3 crates of records from his parents' garage over. He's like, I thought you might want these. And I just was looking through them right before, and I was looking first at some Tom T. Hall.
Nice.
Listen to the title of this song. I Washed My Face in the Morning Dew. That's a killer song title.
Pull over and get your hands wet and wash your face,
Hey, I've washed my face in the morning dew of a couple of festivals.
I have definitely washed my feet off in the morning dew more than once.
Yeah. But then this was in there. I never heard of this band. Or I've never seen this. Camel Mirage. Look at these crystals.
That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
That late 60s or mid 70s or something like that? I wonder.
Let's see. 74.
Something
the first song is 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Free Fall.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna put this on.
Yeah.
Later.
We always
later.
We always talk about the album covers, but we get pinched if we play anything. They don't want us to play anybody else's music.
That John Hartford album is awesome.
Yeah, with that Hartford band and the Hartford.
Oh man, Josh Williams let me borrow that album from him, and that really turned me on. Probably.
I'm still looking for that one.
On the back is the whole band, John Hartford not pictured. It says.
I love it.
I got that from Katie at the festival when she brings all them off-cut records in and sells them to us every year.
For sure, I've bought a bunch of those.
Almost all my Hartford records. I get at least 1 or 2 every year, and sometimes they're weird ones. I might not even listen to. I don't know. This one I didn't know there was a song called "Men All Want to Be Hobos." That's a great idea. That song. We were talking about that.
That's a good title.
Men all want to be hobos.
And women want to wash their face in the morning dew.
We want to be Cousin Tom.
That might be straight out of Kentucky. He's got a rake instead of a broom. That's fine.
And if I leave, I got to do this, man. I got to zip it. I got to go pee. What album is that? One of the greatest bands of all time.
That thing is they're peeing on. There's got to be history behind that.
It's The Who.
The obelisk that they're peeing on. That had to be something like a slap in the face to British something or other. Why they peed on that? I don't know. There's some reason why they peed on that thing.
Who's next?
Vinyl records, man.
Yeah, we're all collectors. Tom's a big.
I don't have any.
Tom has.
This whole room, I have vinyl sleeves and records all over the walls and ceilings, Nathan. It's pretty. It's my little den, a cave of a basement.
I would love to visit all of y'all's workspaces I see there. They look very welcoming.
Mine's not as nice as it could be. Did I get shit on my face? All right.
And the same for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all are welcome here. Workspace is great,
Well, it is, but my workspace rather be outdoors or I want to see you and your bands play, and then That's how
Our
this
normal-
happens
these
for
are our
me.
hidey holes. This is like our hermit caves. Our normal workspace is the festival and our 10x10s. You know,
This is where you store up the energy to go out into the wild as wizards.
I got piles of energy back here that I need to go hang out and show people because I haven't had enough opportunity to just say, hey, check out what I do, you know, and I love doing that. It's just like if you're a musician or whatever you do and you express yourself and you show it off. It just
Oh,
had
for sure.
interact
Yeah,
with people.
I love that. Like CDs. I need to sell some CDs. I got boxes of them. Come on, people.
Is there a website where they can get that kind of stuff, Nathan?
Yeah, you can download those on most major outlets.
We used to.
And I get like, so much percentage depending on how each corporation thinks that they should give it to me,
Sure.
which is a weird situation, but
Yeah, we know all about that, unfortunately. You know, those
But I do get paid out of it, like 0.008 cents a play. So get on YouTube, play that Ramble In or them Tales of the River Hobbits.
If you have any, I'll buy some straight from you. Other than these two,
Tom, you got Tales. Where did you get that? Was I slinging that last time I saw you?
it was straight from you somewhere. I was at.
You gave that one to me too, because I got that one in the car. I got that one as well. And I'm sure you handed me all the CDs that you had.
He wants it back.
I'm bad about that. I'm not a good businessman.
I think it was.
Ditto.
I think it was.
I have people. I like people face to face. I enjoy fellowship, and if I love people, I'm gonna end up giving them is the problem. Like here, seriously, just take it.
Next up, like if somebody wants your shit, you
Cheers.
don't have the money for it, but you know they want it so bad, what else can we do? You hand it to them, you say thank you, and go enjoy it. You don't get that appreciation out of everybody,
I feel the same way, Nathan. I don't care. It's too, yeah. Here, I don't. Yeah, exactly. You're a little. Yeah.
My wife is much better.
And
Tom, what were you gonna say?
Her name on it.
Oh, look at that. Cool, man. Look at that wizard on there. Show that again. That is a cypress knee.
That's cool.
Down in a slough not far from my house to nature preserve, and that wizard, man, woo, he is a lot.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now those albums are great albums, actually. They're in constant airplay in my car, or constant, what they call it, rotation. Heavy rotation.
A lot of music out there, but I appreciate y'all listening. That's cool.
Yeah, and I got it for free, man. All you got to do is meet the guy, give him a high five, give it.
Are you playing live anywhere? With any of your bands up in the upper Midwest? Anything lined up?
Right now we are starting to book some shows. We have some Kentucky shows, but it's been a weird year. We usually perform
Kentucky. We're in Illinois.
I'll go down.
No, we used to come. We beat Peoria up for a while, and Joliet. Where else?
Joliet. I'm right up here. I'm like, yeah, Joliet.
You guys
I lived in Chicago for a while.
With us on the riverboat?
Okay. You're good to go. You're good to go.
I also lived in St. Louis, so I don't know how you feel about that.
No, I grew up in Chicago. I'm a Chicago. Anyway, to each his own.
Yeah.
Didn't you do one of our riverboat shows?
We did the first one, and that was a trip.
With Taxi the first time? Was it Taxi?
Great American Taxi and Cody and us.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
We did one of those shows right before COVID. We did it like in the last part of thing, and I think that was it. And then it was so cold that everybody crammed in the little room. It was so awesome. So.
Hey, thanks for helping us get on that. We love playing riverboats. We've been doing it for 20 years. That's our thing, We usually play like 20, 30 dates on excursion boats, but last year, boom.
Yeah.
Hit you in
last year everybody got suckled. Everybody.
Boom chagalaga, boom chagalaga.
Now that I think about it, when we were on that boat right before COVID started, we were all pretty close together. We could have maybe had something to do with it.
Wook flu. You're spreading the wook flu.
I didn't even get wook flu last year. It's so strange. I didn't come home from any festival with a sore throat, worried like all year long. I miss it, sort of.
I get it every festival.
Yeah. Well, Nathan plays a lot of music. I know that. And if you would like to play a song or two, or we'll just get you with one, if nothing else,
No, yeah. I'll play a song. I got my uncle's Alvarez. My uncle passed away last February, and he left me this Alvarez Yari that I just hit on the chair, you know.
That's very cool.
He taught me how to play guitar. Awesome, dude.
I'm gonna mute the rest of you suckasses, and we're gonna let Nathan have the stage, okay?
Yeah, for John Hotsey. I haven't really played guitar much today, but
Folks, check him out. Links in
always
the pin.
a little out of tune, you know, always just a little. Keep it out of tune. Hey, John, man could show your face. Been looking for your records all over the place. Yeah, John. Sure is a shame that a man like you could be lost in this place. Mr. Hotsey, won't you come on out today? Play your banjo and wash my blues away. Hey, John. Well, about once a month I have a stranger's dream. You helping me and Mama off a Delta Queen, and I wake up and running trying to find that sandwich. Locked up tight way downtown. It's 110 that antique store. Stuck up there on the 18th floor. My back's aching, it's closed. If you lock me, be alright, you John. Could you please show your face? I've been looking for your records all over the place. Yeah, John. Sure is a shame that a man like you could be stuck in this place. Mr. Hartford, won't you come on out today? Sing me a song, wash the blues away. Hey, John. Man, the first time I met John Hotsey, I was at Phil Harris's house in Nashville, Tennessee, and he had his camera and was filming all the bands there and was the happiest dude around. And we went on to be good friends. When I moved to St. Louis, he invited me over, and we would watch videos of the Opry in his basement. He had a huge collection of music and ephemera, you know. Talking about going to the Opry when he was a kid, telling you all kinds of great stories. Awesome dude. Anyways, we hung out a lot at Peaceful Bend. Then the Hartford Festival really kicked up, man. John was always a lover and would do anything to promote good music. And I appreciate all the faith he had in the community, you know. Keeps me smiling, rambling. So cheers to all you good people out there. My fingertips covered in dust and mold. Search through records of folks I don't know. I got boxes, stacks, milk crates too. All look good, it's none of you know about it. Bill Monroe, the Grateful Dead, and Grandpa Jones. I try to lose them, keep me a grip. Still holding and I can't seem to lose your job. Would you please show your face? I've been looking for your record. It's all over the place. Yeah, John, if I could see your hippie grin, you know you, me, and Marie, we go slumming on the Cumberland. Mr. Hotsey, won't you come on out today? Just sing a song, wash the blues away. Hey, John, yeah.
Amazing.
Ring it.
He was a heck of a dude, man. I tell you, we're talking about him this week a lot, and I talked to his son, his daughter, and a couple other people, and a bunch of people from the festival, of course. And nobody can remember him ever getting upset about anything or being mad about something. And I said, I remember him one time he was trying to show somebody something like on an electrical device and it wasn't working for him. And so one time I saw him get upset because he was only upset because he wanted to show somebody something so bad it wouldn't work. But he was still trying to give something. He wasn't taking from anybody. He was always giving something, you know.
Yeah.
Those photographs of like he took those photographs when he was a little kid of like Hank Snow and
Oh,
and in the middle of those stacked photographs, he's got a picture of Elvis in there that nobody's ever seen before.
oh, I haven't seen that. That's amazing.
And it was when Elvis was with the Grand Ole Opry Band for just like a year before he became Elvis Presley.
Wow.
And he's like, check this one out, you know. And I was like, nobody's seen that. And he's like, nope. I was like, that's an uncirculated picture of Elvis. It's got to be some kind of value on that, I would think. You know, that people would want, you know, Elvis fans would want that, you know, or at least want to see it, you know.
For sure. Man, John had so much music memorabilia. And his promotion of John Hartford was, it'll never be matched.
Nope.
He loved John Hartford's music and promoted it better than anybody could ever do, but we can keep trying.
He spent those last years of his life, last decade of his life. He was 80 years old when he passed away last week. He spent the last 10 years of his life not talking about himself, not talking about what he'd done, but making sure people knew who his friend was. I mean, that just is that's so humble. It just says so much about a person, you know. He's going to spend all his money, he spent all his retirement on those first couple festivals.
Man, he's the real deal.
He put every penny he had into what we did out there. And, you know, until like 5 years in, he still never made much money off of it. He always just kind of took care of himself and they put him back in his where he needed to be. But he gave everything for that. He didn't even for a second think that it was a sacrifice. He just said, no, that's just the way it is, you know. And I mean,
yeah. Cheers to John. I've been thinking about him a lot this week.
Yeah, for sure. And you got to think that the name of John Hartford has definitely gotten bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, based on his efforts and putting us all out there and, you know, putting the music in front of us and teaching us all that stuff. Because some of us coming into that, when I came into it, I had to look up who John Hartford was. And I loved Salmon and Yonder, so I knew some of the tunes. But that first year, I was just stumbling in like, what's going on? What's this all about?
Yeah.
10 years later, I got like a PhD, man.
I think you've always had a PhD, brother. I think we just always keep learning. You know, learning's never-ending process.
I'm still learning from John. I don't know what HD is, but the first letters are not right. PH, no. He's got a D there for sure, but there's a few letters we got to figure out.
No, we spent a lot of time talking this week about Ozzy, and I talked to his boy. I actually wrote his obituary notice yesterday. I wrote it.
That's awesome, John.
His kids went into his house to clean up, or just to go in there and see what was in there, and there were pictures of me and my kids on his fridge.
Oh man, that's great to hear.
And a painting I'd done for him on the wall, and they thought of me right away. And it's a heavy thing to take on when somebody says, "Would you do that for somebody that you know and love?" You know, and of course you're not going to say no. I said yes, but then I instantly reached out to like as many people as I could think of that were involved with the festival. Vince Herman to Kim DeCero in the back room, everybody who worked with us and helped us throughout the years. I just asked them to give me a word. And so the thing that I wrote, it ends up being all of our words that we all came up with about him. I mean, you'll see it. It'll come out in a couple of days. The family still got it right now.
That's awesome, dude.
But it was an honor for sure to be able to help something like that. But then it felt good because I did love the dude, man. And he camped behind me every year for 9 years at the festival. I don't know many people have done that with me ever, you know, when I was a kid, 9 years.
Hey, we've met a lot of good campers at Hartford Fest.
Oh, almost all of them. Almost all of them, yeah, for sure.
Man, Hotsy was one of a kind.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely big week for that. And my thing I always go back to is he was unhealthy when it started, and the doctors had only given him a little while to go. They said this is going on in your body. You're gonna have to figure it out. And that was in 2011. And so it's 2021. He got 10 more years, and I think the festival pumped him up, you know, every year to do that stuff, you know.
John Hartford, that's some powerful stuff, man. John Hartford.
Yeah.
It's a whole language. I'm still learning it. It's a deep language. John Hartford wrote so much material.
It is a lot. There's a lot there.
Uh-huh.
I would say his songbook it is a huge song. It's a huge songbook.
Oh, yeah. I've got 7 records here in front of me that I know that 7 or 8 of his records down there. They're all different too. And you got albums like Housing Project that had a horn section, almost like a Mary
Yeah.
band.
Right.
You got Dillard Hartford Dillard, which is like the Dillards doing rock and roll kind of with him. We got
Right.
some electric guitar
Yeah.
all the
Right.
way to down on the river, which is pretty traditional waltz and his bass style would just say like where he came from, I guess, you know.
Yeah, Mark Twain, where he's just by himself, or
Oh yeah, Mark
Right.
Twain's incredible.
It's
Down
a
in the Mystery
chain.
Below.
It's a chain of music from that blue. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
I had.
something. It's okay. You'll come back. The thing is about his music too is he didn't have many hits, folks. There was no song that you can tell people that other than "Gentle on My Mind," which everybody just goes right back to Glenn Campbell, and that's fine. But there's not a whole lot of songs you can tell the everyday average person on the street to say who he is.
For sure.
You agree? I mean,
Yeah, I've often wondered about like the culture that Hartford came out of and was in. Would have loved to have heard him and Garcia play together.
yeah.
Did he, and maybe this is something I'm wrong on, did he play in Old and in the Way? Like, didn't he play a couple gigs with him or try out? Am I making this up?
Pete Rowan says yes. I talked to
And
Pete
he
Rowan.
did try out or something, or not try out, but he got together and jammed with him.
I
I'm
think what
sorry.
happened was Jerry couldn't always be there for him. And Old and in the Way wanted to play. You've got Grisman and Rowan and everybody else in that band, and Vassar, and they wanted to play, and Jerry wasn't always around. So if there's some place where Jerry couldn't be, then there are rumors that John Hartford sat in with him, and that comes from Pete Rowan, who tells some interesting stories. Anyway, he was there obviously.
Right.
And a picture did recently surface of a fiddle player, a real skinny fiddle player, but he's got his hand over his face,
That's me.
and then they can't tell if it's Peter Green, I think was the other guy, or
Yeah.
John Hartford. So there's a little bit of a contesting in the area, and his wife and his Betty Hartford and his daughter say they think that's they think it's John in the picture,
Playing fiddle.
playing fiddle.
Yeah, but it had to have been him and Vassar playing twin fiddle, which would have been.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because I said if Jerry couldn't be there, he would come in on the banjo. So that doesn't make any sense from the story I heard before.
Well, maybe he was playing fiddle though.
Well, yeah, because I mean he was equally as amazing.
I don't know how much fiddle John was playing at that point in his career. He was playing fiddle and was good, but it seemed like as the years went on, he started playing more fiddle.
Yeah.
A lot of his other later albums, it's primarily him playing fiddle and not as much banjo.
Part of the story that Katie tells about that fiddle book. You seen the fiddle book that he put out?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Part of the
I
story.
got it right over there.
Part of the story that she tells about that is a lot of that stuff was written down after he found out he was sick, and
Wow.
he had all those songs in his head, and so he just started writing them down. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, he finds those
So
books.
inspiring.
He
John
finds-
Hartford.
It's like a 1,000-page book of all these, it's like 60 little notebooks or something like that are full of fiddle songs, and she put the best ones in that book, and they're all individual, they're all different, they're all weird.
Yeah, Matt had to go through all those.
Yeah. I don't play the fiddle, so I can't read much about it, but I've heard them go. There's an album now. There's an album called The Fiddle Project. Songs.
Yeah.
That legacy is incredible, and for as little people as you can talk about and say who's this person, and nobody really knows, it's sad. So that's what that's what Hotsy was doing. He was like, nah, we need to at least get these kids that are partying and out in the music scene to knowing who this is.
For sure, and he did that.
Yeah.
Man, think about how many people you've met at the John Hartford Memorial Festival that you didn't know, that you've never met, or think about how many times you and I get to see each other there. That's amazing.
If our paths would have ever crossed, and then all the people that he introduced us to, and all the friends we made with all those campers and all those folks, it's all because he said that he wanted to do that. And it comes down to it, you go back in that pinnacle of where it starts, He said,
Listen, I hear you. It's a web. Like I felt it was meant to be that I happened to be. You asked me to do this week with Hotsy because he meant the world to me. So when that lined up like that, I was like,
I got lucky because you knew him.
oh man, I loved him. He was a good dude.
He was a good dude. He still is. His spirit is like I said, alive in so many ways. Like all those friendships, all those relationships, all the stuff I've done, all the people I know, my F chord. I mean, there's so many things that have changed because of that festival, because of doing those things, And I mean, Even these two goofballs have been involved for a few years now. You know, the quiet crew over here, the peanut gallery. Bill?
I ramble in over here. I'll talk your head off. I'm sorry. I just get
Yeah,
going.
there's no rule to it. Phil, are you doing all right down there, bud?
What, John?
Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm watching my end. Yeah, I'm listening to you, gentlemen. You know what? Why should I step on someone's toes? I'm listening to you talk. I mean, you know.
Are,
This is the
Go
part where
ahead.
we usually get in a fight. This is the
is
part where
anybody watching? Is there any baseball fans out there?
Well, wait to the sports segment. My sports. I'm
well, maybe we should just bring Nathan in on the sports minute, man.
okay. You want I'm going to do a sports segment coming up. And
Yeah,
yes,
I
I'm a
wanna hear it.
diehard sports fan, and I was intrigued by what you have, Nathan, behind you. No.
Phil, sports minute with Nathan Blake Lynn, special guest starring tonight. Baseball is the topic to start off with. Go ahead, Phil.
Okay, hold on.
He's got a change. He's got a wardrobe change for this. You love baseball, dude. You brought it up. You started this. Oakland A's?
Okay. Hello.
Oakland, huh?
Hello. This is the Bill Murray sports segment. Hello. The Final Four is coming up, and who do you got? It's Gonzaga against UCLA, and Houston against Baylor. I do believe it's Gonzaga and Baylor. I do believe Gonzaga's going to win. Baseball season's coming up, and I'm a Chicago fan. I'm outside of Chicago, and what the hell did Eloy Menace do? He's a knucklehead. What is he going over the fence for to get that thing? I don't know. The Cubs are going to suck this year. Here's my predictions for. Here's my predictions for each division.
The Red Bird, the picture.
Yeah. I do believe the Yankees are going to win their division. The Dodgers are going to win. I do believe the Central Division in the Cardinals are going to win because the Cubs are going to really. Here's my sleeper. The Braves are going to be a sleeper, and I do believe the two teams that are going to be in the World Series. I'm sorry to say, is going to be the Yankees and the Dodgers, and I do believe they paid for their World Series thing, and I do believe the Dodgers are going to win the World Series. I'm sorry to say that. I'm a Cub fan, but John, the Cardinals are going to win the Cubs division. The White Sox are supposed to be good, but Eloy Menace, what are you doing, you idiot? The brackets, Gonzaga's going to win. I hope they don't, because if they win, I'm going to be upset because I should have picked them. NCAA brackets. Okay, hold on. What did the Big Ten do? What the heck is going on?
So Nathan was talking about baseball right before we started that segment.
I'm sorry, Nathan.
All right. Not to stop you, because you were just you did your part. That was over a minute. Awesome.
I wanted to hear it. I've got Yankees and Dodgers down.
I wrote two.
But you're pulling the Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm pulling the Dodgers. But my sleeper.
Cubs took a beating yesterday, really. I mean, that was a bad loss to Pittsburgh.
The Cubs suck. Okay, here's my
Cardinals romped the Reds yesterday, 11-2 or something.
We're gonna get political. I hope Ricketts is on here. Ricketts, what are you doing? You're Okay, I understand. Ricketts, I don't. What the hell? You buy all this property in Wrigleyville, and then you sell off the team, and you can't sign Rizzo on a cheap deal. What are you doing, Ricketts? I mean, what are you gonna do? Get your hotel? I ain't gonna go there and buy $17 beers. What are you doing? Your property and your family ain't gonna give you any more money, and I'm not gonna go to the game. I used to go to the Cubs games in 1971 No, no, no. It would be no, it would be for the. Anyway, in 75-cent bleacher seats. I fell in the basket actually, where the basket where you get the ball back in the day, and I actually fell in there and tried to get a home run ball from Billy Williams. I fell in the basket, and I couldn't get out, and security had to get me out. And it was a big laugh. But I was a kid, and I didn't drink, and it didn't party. But it was a story. But Rick, it's I don't know what you're doing. You're buying all this property. You're selling Rizzo. You couldn't sign it for that cheap deal. I don't like. I don't know what the Cubs think. Sox. I don't know.
How much do you think?
I like Gonzaga to win it. I hope they don't for my pool. I love baseball. Sox. I think they're over. What happened to the bullpen last night? I don't know what. Hey, Joe Pill, I know you're a White Sox fan. I'll share at Sugar Creek. I love baseball, man. Come on, I'm a diehard Cub fan. I can tell you a million stories about Cubs games. What, you cut me off? Ah, shit.
Cubs have been a part of my life a long time too, brother. I lived outside of Wrigleyville. My son grew up in the bleachers. Grew up. We spent a year in the bleachers. Actually, third baseline. If you go in the second inning to Wrigley, you can get dirt cheap tickets. Come on. But now I don't know. With Ricketts, Lord.
Sure. Yeah, I miss ball games. I grew up going to St. Louis. That's the only reason I picked.
Here's
I went
the
to
funny
Cardinals
thing.
games too.
Here's the fun. Okay. I talked about this subject. Now my phone's ringing, my cell phone's ringing, and my house. Someone's knocking at my door. I think it's the Cub family. They're pissed off.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please step outside?
And the FCC's calling.
Hey!
And with their money.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's funny. I'm dead serious though. The phone's ringing, and someone's not going to get the door.
That phone doesn't even real that you have there.
Are you guys Steve Goodman fans? I love Steve Goodman.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love his whole story. I think. And Gamble Rogers, he played Chicago a lot. I like the storytellers from there. They're
Steve
cool.
Goodman is amazing songwriter.
Prine is amazing.
Prine, of course. And then for their collaborations, that's how you learn about Steve Goodman is through Arlo Guthrie or John Prine when they tell you that it's a song.
Yeah.
Else.
Well, in our time, it's Chicago Farmer Cody.
That's no doubt.
Yeah. Cody was watching our show again.
He's writing a ton of material. He's really keeping busy with it. He was
I
watching.
like Cody. He's a
He's
good guy.
Yeah.
I don't know a lick. I know a lick. I know good people. I can't play a lick of music, but Cody's a good guy. He's like a Steve Goodman. He's like, yeah.
He's all those things.
Yeah.
And Cody works. He plays, man. I love it.
He likes chickens. He likes chickens.
Cody.
He's a Cub fan. He's a Cub fan too. Yes.
He likes the fish too.
He does.
Yeah, I need to get back to fishing again. I haven't fished since I was a kid. I need to get back to fishing. I need to do that again. We got a lake here in town.
I'm going fishing this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going camping. I'm leaving in the morning.
Somewhere in Kentucky? He thinks that's hilarious.
Yeah, Barkley Lodge. Taking my family camping. Come on, we got to get outdoors. Woo!
Yeah, has it been nice? Are you guys pretty good back to good weather today, you think? Is it nice?
It's beautiful. Yeah, we got a frost last night, but
Yeah, we had cold for a couple of days, but it's nice again.
Yeah.
Sun shining. Yeah, I spent the last couple of days outside best I could. Whoa. So I got a question for you, Nathan. I ask everybody who comes on the show. Like when you were little, you remember the radio coming on or somebody playing music in the background. What's the first song you remember that you liked?
Should be coming around the mountain.
Yeah.
Or there more questions? Was that the question?
No, that's it. Like was somebody singing it or was it on the radio?
That's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, "What's next?" Okay.
What'd you call?
Like a pizza. I thought this was going to be like a lightning round thing. I was ready.
It's just one question. It's just like when you were little, like what song you grabbed?
Should be coming around the mountain. There you go. That's the best way to end.
Holy crap.
You took it literally like back to like I remember the early songs. I probably would say like how much is that doggy in the window or something like that. But She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain was it on the radio?
No, my mother sang me to sleep with it.
Oh man, see.
And then it's probably a gospel song like "Y'all Come," some real guilty thing like
Church or something. Yeah, something from church when you were little. Like, did you remember?
I grew up in the Southern Baptist Church, so a lot of hymnals. Yeah. The 145 runs through me pretty innocently. It was, I had to go type of thing. So
Yeah.
now tomorrow and this weekend, I'm going to celebrate Easter in the woods,
Sure.
which is kind of my thing now.
That is a great, just the way Easter. I'm going to spend Easter in the woods.
Yeah, man.
You guys
That sounds so peaceful. That sounds so
Yeah, that does sound nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're gonna have good weather here, hopefully. It might rain a little bit.
Singing should be coming around the mountain while I'm out there, probably.
Yeah, all the verses too, all of them.
I wonder what's the history of that song. It's probably something horrible. There's probably
Oh yeah. Don't no. Just Sean.
The real history. Oh no.
The pioneers, like traveling across, and that's what you think about when somebody's coming around the mountain.
She'll be wearing pink pajamas though. That's
Nope.
some heavy stuff.
No, politically incorrect. Nope, can't say it.
Six
White Horses is definitely a biblical thing, and
No,
that's in a lot
can't
of
do it. Can't do it.
It definitely came from that.
There's a dark section of that song, like "We'll kill the old red rooster when she comes."
Yeah.
Those are the best songs, though.
And then the next line is "We'll all have chicken and dumplings."
So they're just killing the rooster for the hell of it.
You know what I had for breakfast? Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings for breakfast. We're gonna write that song someday, Phil.
That sounds good to me. I'm not kidding you. I had chicken and dumplings, but I do get up at 3 to 4 in the morning. But I had at 8 o'clock this morning chicken and dumplings.
Hey, I would love to get up that early. If I didn't have my moonlighting as a librarian gig, I would get up that early.
Well, when you come out to Joliet, Illinois, I'll feed you chicken and dumplings.
Hell yeah, man!
And I'll give you a shot of tequila.
I'll take it.
And I can get you at the Roundhouse and the River's Edge, and I'll hook you up with a few gigs out in my hood.
Nathan Blake Lynn is a nighttime librarian, folks. Like he gave up that little clue.
And I have a few albums to show you. Ha! There's a bunch.
Looking third shift at the library.
I've been working in a library now for a long time, and it's I've been studying, collecting stories. And about to release some stories that I've written. I'm a songwriter. I tell stories in my songs. They're long. Sometimes they're like 6 minutes, and some people aren't into that, and that's cool. Sometimes I'm not into that. Like if it's midnight, I don't want to hear that. I want to funk, But other times, I hope you like my music type thing.
This in a written form or a musical form?
These are in musical form.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I've always thought all your stuff is stories for sure.
Yeah.
Those make the best songs, the experiences you think about.
I think it's going to be a plethora of music coming out and art in general because we all been cramped up making it. At least I have. So I had, all these
ideas fucking cranky.
Needed time to get out.
Yeah. And we've all had time to change what we're doing in a way or advance it or hone it or whatever, however you approach what you do. I'm painting real different than when we started all this. It's just an evolution of where I was at before that, But then people haven't seen it for a year. It's gonna be fun to put it out in front of them, And the music,
it's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait to hear anything new that you're doing, man. That you've been working on or what's
let's collaborate, John. Man, I love when you did my Festival Blues poster.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorites. It ended up in one of the coloring books too, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I've given out.
I've been
1,000 of those stickers, probably. Golly, it's everywhere.
You even sing about a guy named Phil who's camping next to you in that song, and
I do, yeah.
Phil, that's perfect. Yeah, that's great. The festival, what's it called? The festival? No, it's called what's the name?
20th Century Festival Blues, something like that.
Festival Blues. Yeah, it's got a heck of a lot of words in it, folks. Nathan Blake.
Holy crap!
You got to follow this cat, and however you can get to him in the streaming stuff, or buy a CD, order a T-shirt, whatever you got,
TuckYourShirtIn.com.
TuckYourShirtIn.com. Are you serious?
No, that's Bon and Mash's website, but you can probably find more out there.
Oh, TuckYourShirtIn.com, Bon and Mash. I put NathanBlakeLynn.com in there just so they know who you are. I mean, they can find one. That's
definitely put TuckYourShirtIn.com. That's
TuckYourShirtIn.com.
There comes a time when it's, you got to wrap things up and tuck that shirt in. And
yeah, there is, but not for long though. When you go to a wedding or then it's real quick, and then you got to untuck, and then you feel comfortable.
Keep it too long. Don't leave it tucked in. Lord, you gotta get business done.
You got all these T-shirts. I mean, you can tuck them in, I guess.
But then you feel grown up, and then sometimes you don't want to. Why feel grown up? I
But if you have an awesome belt
mean,
buckle, like if you got a really awesome belt buckle, you kind of have to tuck it in.
Or if you're like working next to some heavy machinery, you don't want your shirt to be tucked in because you're about to
you
get.
don't want to be a working man's fool. No, you don't.
Are you quitting again, Phil? Are you over this shit? What are you doing?
No, I'm sitting right here talking.
It's called the Phil and Jon Zone, man. You haven't even asked a question yet. You asked a question? You asked a couple questions. I wasn't paying attention. I tend to tune you
That I
out.
was when I leave the room. I'm watching. We have video on there, and then we have it on the deck. And Laura and Nancy are watching our show.
Your girls watching?
Oh, they're upstairs on the deck. So when I go up there, I used to go upstairs and have a cigarette, but I haven't had a cigarette in 4 months. I mean, not
Oh, wow.
one pump.
Cheers to that, man.
Yeah.
Proud of you for doing
Wow.
that.
I mean, it's really, yeah. See, now I got the shakes, man. No, I mean, yeah, I really
Do you
have.
have one?
What?
There's probably one.
No, see, I want one, Nathan. Thank you, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
See this album?
Social.
No, I mean, I'm. No, I have not. No.
And I haven't.
Sometimes
had
I
one.
think that I should quit alcohol and have no.
What you did is gonna start smoking again.
Well, I'm not saying I won't, but I have not. Anyway, let's not talk about that.
How long since Nathan had one?
Man, it's been a long time since I had a cigarette. They sound good often. I'm not going to deny it. I just haven't had one.
Well, it's for. See,
Now I'm
now
going to think about it like every hour. Like,
I smoke more.
Medicinal. This is medicinal.
I mean, you know, you can't do that. There's got to be some other vice. Here's my vice to do with it. Have a piece of land where you can go out and feed your chickens and grow plants and sit in your backyard and watch the sun, and then you wouldn't have to do neither nor.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my motto.
Someday.
Yeah. Get outdoors.
Yep.
I definitely dig that.
Bingo. That's me. That's me. And here it comes. I said something wrong. See, when I say something wrong, they all come down the stairs because they're on the deck and there's people watching the show. What did I do now?
Is there a party on the deck?
Oh yeah. Yep. Come on, say hello. Come on, girls. Put your clothes back on.
Girls, girl.
Come on in. Come on. Say hello. We're still outside. Say hello though. They think. There you go. There.
What are y'all's go-to places to hang out at a party, at a house? Like, do you hang out on the deck, or are you a kitchen person? Or do you find yourself in the bathroom? Or maybe in like, I found myself hanging out in a kid's fort one time. It was like
the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Hey, Nate.
In the bathroom.
I'm more like in like Flint.
I hang out wherever they're dancing at. I like people where there's dancing. Sometimes it's on the couch. Sometimes it's in the on the porch. Porch is always a good place, but I'm not a smoker, so I end up being inside more not. You know.
Yeah.
But I was in a party one time, and somebody thought it would be cool to mace the garbage can inside the party. So they sprayed mace into a garbage can. I just want to see what it looked like.
Nice.
And we were all leaving the house as quick as we could, and a bunch of me and my buddies, like me and my couple buddies that were at the party together, ended up on this roof that was adjacent to a window.
G-Scoop.
Because that was the quickest way to get like out of the house. But we ended up on this roof party, and everybody else went outside, and we partied on the roof.
All right. House parties.
It was
Man,
college.
we should have a house party.
Yeah.
Hey, we should have a house party and burn a couch.
Okay, I'm in. We're about to get rid of one of our couches. I'm in. And they got a recliner. Yeah, I'm in.
You just have to get to Aurora.
I live in Illinois, not in Kentucky. A recliner and a couch. I'm in. I'll donate. Tommy, you got the lighter fluid and gasoline. We're in.
I can get it.
All right.
There's a college.
I can get it. Of course you can. You look like a Russian. What the fuck? I can get it.
$2, Phil.
$2. Don't say that. It could be gang language. We're in trouble now.
Tom, we're gonna do it.
No finger symbols. It's like, yeah. See, we're gonna get busted now. There's no. You
Couch
can talk,
burning.
but don't put up any. Yeah, no.
Couch
Don't
burning.
even go like that. Nope.
I grew up here in this town, and there's a college here, but I didn't go to the college. But of course, that's where we partied at, And then the tavern where when we got to turn 21 is the end of the street where the parties happen. When you're 21, you just hang out in that tavern. But now that I'm almost 50, like we go to that tavern every now and then, you step outside, and those kids are still having those parties in those houses.
Is Ing there burning couches?
There's probably Chad.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've burned a couple couches with Chad Ing before.
That don't surprise me at all. Honestly, that don't.
But hey, the tags were already removed. If anyone's listening out there,
tags were removed. So the
tags were already removed
from the store.
I'm pretty sure that's the only law you can break with a couch is taking a tag off of it.
Pee-wee.
The Phil and Jon Zone, week 47, with our guests here, Nathan Blake Lynn and Tom Harmon. My wife just got home. I see her pulling the driveway right now. Oh, I didn't make the.
Always look out the window. You see.
You're married?
I've been married for 24 years, man.
You didn't tell me that.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm married. You met her before. She comes to say something with me.
That was stupid. Yeah.
Everybody loves Amy. She works with She just got off. She's working more hours this week. So we hate to impose, but if you would like to play another song, Nathan, we welcome it. If you got anything else in you'd like to pull out, and
another song. I didn't know I was gonna do two. I hadn't even thought about this.
Hey, I don't put you on the spot. I just make it an option. This is not American Idol. You're not being judged. But we do appreciate you being part of the show, Nathan. It's really good to see you. It's good to hear your voice. I love you, man. It's always good to see you every time.
It's good to see you, brother. Always makes me smile. All you guys, every time. Wonder what my wife wants to hear. Maybe I should ask her. Dixie, you got a song you want to hear? No? Okay. Well, maybe I'll do a new song. How about that?
That'd be awesome.
Psychedelic hymns got me flying, crying worried tears and carefree skies. A pathway to heaven through oblivion's clouds, circulating trail, crooked ups and down and holler. Let the river swallow us up, wash anew on things we did once. It's an orange moon morning, straddling squirrely lines, gonna break out, look for sea finds. Woven hearts, woven rugs, woven thoughts drenched in backbend hugs, just a feather on the breeze, floating through space. Is it fate? Or did we choose this place? I don't know, I don't really care. Just give me a song and an old rocking chair and some fellowship of friends out on the lawn. Let the mockingbird whistle with the whippoorwill till dawn. Eating all the fruit ripe on the vine, tweeting along to this precious life. Tweet, tweet. Little pirates on big ships, setting sail on long trips to the furthest star with the brightest glow, like the goofy true lies that we've all told. Ooh, baby, riding sloppy seas, skipping off the waves like clowns on banana skis. The kitty cats are grinning like a mermaid in the wind, beaming mystified gazes of lost true friends who ship with the hard winds and the scuttle winds blow. They stay aboard, steer the boat, keep the feet knocking, tapping the door, and the heads are humming far off shores. Lying in the grass, listen for the space between the notes and the sound. The light between the raindrops falling down on me, down on you. Yeah, we'll all melt away when the sun hits the dew. Lazy days, sure full of things to do to keep us moving on. like the storms that come, the storms that pass. Keep the thunder local and travel with the flash of lightning. So turn up the flame to your soul, take a chance. When love calls you home, let the gold rust the cages, basement third floors, and the bubble gum go to seed in old concrete farm stores. Babe, it's been too long and the winds change, drifting a song out of the land of negligent rhymes. Balance out the sides with some mistaken crimes between the yin and the yang. Watching me stroll, keep her on chill, enjoy the show. Chillin'. Chillin'. Rock and roll, man.
Yeah. Music.
Keep her on chill. Keep her on chill. Chillin', you know? That's the easiest way, Phil. I think you're right. You know, maybe tuck your shirt in isn't the way. Maybe I've been following this mantra all these years, and actually tucking your shirt in, I don't know.
Scooby approves.
Scooby approves of tucking your shirt in?
Or just of the jams, music, the
Yeah,
show.
don't
Scooby
tuck your
approves.
shirt
Scooby
in.
pretty much like everything.
No, I agree with that. That's
Gee, Scoob.
It's a Scoob. You got him on Sunday or Sunday? Yeah.
Look up that band direct. Don't tuck your shirt in.
Somebody's got a muffin. What is that, a muffin or a bagel?
Burger.
A burger. Keep her on chill, y'all.
Oh man, that sounds good. A good burger. What's everybody doing on a Friday night?
Been fun so far.
You got a gig? Are you? What are you doing, John? What are you doing, Nathan? What are you guys
What?
doing on a Friday night?
On this
What's
Friday night?
anybody doing at watching our show? What are you doing on a Friday night?
Drinking a beer and smoke and hanging with my puppy dog. And
Yeah.
seeing my friend Phil on the phone, the telephone, the TV phone.
I think I'm doing about the same.
Yeah.
But tonight's snack night at my house. We're heading out camping early in the morning, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say snack night?
Snack night, yeah.
It's like eat snacks and
Nachos or
Oh
Everybody's-
yeah.
everybody's got
Munchies.
their favorite snack, grilled cheese or nachos.
that sounds
You
wonderful.
Ditto,
You guys
ditto,
take
ditto.
your grilled cheese with mayo?
No.
like you
No.
mayo
Never
on
tried
butter?
that.
Like mayo instead of butter.
Yeah.
I've
The
heard
best. A good thing that
Pretty
people
good.
don't marinate your chicken or not marinate with mayonnaise, and then marinate your chicken with mayonnaise
Huh.
and breadcrumbs. It's
Ooh.
mayonnaise and breadcrumbs. I'm a great cook. I'm a freak on the garden. We're gonna have a garden and cooking show, John. Yeah, we should. Hey, nice artwork, man. Ooh, like that.
garden.
No, I'm a big tomorrow. I'm so psyched to go and get. I got 2 greenhouses in my house by windows. I mean, small things, but I got a lot of plants, like 10 different herbs and tomatoes, and I name them and I put tags on them, and they're heirloom and from grandma, and I can't wait to put them out because it's not cool. Anyway,
It's cool.
John's, you're getting bored. Well, who's laughing in the back corner over there? God Almighty. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna put on? I can't wait to put on some Emerson, Lake and Palmer after the show ends.
Rock and roll.
How do you know that, Ben? Do you know that, Ben?
I like Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Yeah, I know. How many guys are in the band?
Ooh. Let me see.
No, it was funny. It was.
You know,
quiz
I don't know.
question.
I assumed there were only 3 of them.
No,
I don't know.
It was a funny thing back when I was a teenager. Someone asked, and someone had mentioned, as my buddy goes, I think there's one guy. That's his name. It's a long story. It's a long process. It's not about
Emerson,
you guys.
Lake and Palmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Keith Emerson, Carl Lake, and
Lakin.
Lakin, that's his middle name. Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Carl Lake. Yeah.
He's kind of like Chicago Farmer. He just plays guitar. It's his,
Yeah, pretty much. I love that band, Chicago Farmer. Before he had a band, now in Chicago Farmer and the Field Notes, which is a fantastic band and way I mean, not underestimated. Duh. No, when I saw him, I think twice now. I thought good things about it with Jake and the guy. I thought it couldn't be that good, but it was that good, and that's when I like a band. I have a high standard of music. I don't know a lick. I don't know notes. I don't know music. But when I go into some music thing to see, thinking, they can't be that good, and they were better than I thought, and that's Chicago Farmer and the Field Notes.
our sponsors.
Yeah. I'll sponsor one of the shows. Cody sponsors one. Yeah.
Well, just by coming on the show, you sponsor it.
I guess
Who's
that is
Cody?
And playing song for us like that and doing what you do. I mean, that stuff is really important right now. And that's what we're doing for. We just want to spread that goodness and keep it going and keep everybody on their toes. Forward to and so you have sponsored the show. You know, we say
Yeah,
sponsor.
thank you. I'm honored that you asked me to be on here, buddy. I love it. I wish that we could see each other in person. I wish the time's coming.
Hey Nathan, were you from? Were you in Kentucky?
Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good hotbed of basketball. Paducah.
We have good basketball.
All
We
right.
have Murray State. I'm a Murray State alumni.
My
where-
girlfriend's bestest friend lives in Kentucky. I want to see how far you are from her. I don't know where she's from though.
Are you putting it on your map? You should go there.
Laura's they're on the deck listening to the show. Laura, where is your best friend?
Kentucky.
Nathan lives in Paducah. Yeah.
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 Big
I
stuff.
love
Anyway.
Kentucky.
Nathan, like
Kentucky, we're in Illinois. Anyway.
we're gonna have
You're closer to John. I think you're closer to Nathan than to me.
it's about the same. No, I think Nathan.
See, that's how different it is. People think a lot of people think that we're neighbors. No, you're far away from me.
From where
I
I'm
thought
at,
y'all were like right down the street.
from where I'm at, there's not really a road that goes to Paducah. You got to like go down and over, or over and down to get over to where he's at. So I'm a little closer to you, but I'd probably rather go see him anyway. So you know,
Hey,
And then-
jackass, you know.
we're down with Paducah.
hey,
I
with the-
read- you know what? I'd rather be down your way too. I'm tired of this where I want to go that way.
So we're gonna have Nathan Blake come on the show in a couple weeks or somewhere down the line and do records with us because we know you're a big record collector and fan.
I would love that. That'd be great. I love vinyl.
Yeah, so we'll
That's
have,
fun. You find all these obscure things you hadn't played or you never heard of, because it's not on CD and I love that.
Okay, you want to come back on again for another show? We have to sign a waiver. We'll give you a drug test after the
Okay.
show, and we'll see if you pass. And if you don't pass, you're in.
Is there a breathalyzer before the filming?
we
Oh,
can
yeah.
drug test after the show to see what effect we had on you.
I needed to hang, fellas. I needed that. Thank you.
What it's all about. This is, well,
Sure.
Vince Herman said it best. Vince came on the show and he said, "This is cool. It's like hanging out with friends, man. That's what it is."
Yeah.
You know, so,
Uncle
Who's
Vinny.
on? Hi, Vince.
so it's real good to see you, Nathan Blake Lynn, and we appreciate you being on the show. And we're going to promote you down the line. I'll hopefully talk to you real soon. Let's stay in touch, okay? Let's not let it go so far again. And it's good to see you, man. Thank you for being part of the show. Any last words you want to say for us, or the final? Speaking of, that's
Keep
cool.
on chilling.
Right, that's right. Yeah, definitely. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Nathan. May all your products, and I hope to see you soon with anything you do. And if you come out to Joliet area, to Two Brothers Roundhouse, or anything in Chicagoland area, can't wait to see you. And much love, and thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, much love to y'all. Thanks.
Thank you, Nathan.
Phil. I'm gonna put Tommy away too right now. Me and you can just talk. It's the two of us now. What do you think of that? That's pretty cool, huh? Kentucky.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Nice guys.
You know, I mean, it's like now I freeze up and I have so much to say before the show, and there's certain times I'm not. That's why it's not my gig to do this, even though we're doing it. We're doing it. No, it's not me. And hello, look at that little kitty cat.
Peter Pooped Outside, Amy Griffin, folks. And Scooby-Doo, Ruby-Doo. Scooby-Ruby-Doo. We're still live. we're trying to decide if we're going to are we going to do the alphabet tonight?
Yeah, let's do something. Come on, I'm no hurry. No, let's get stoned and do something. I really don't care what people think. I really don't. I mean, get your shot, get high if you don't. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's do something. Let's do dogs' names. I don't know. Yeah, come up with a dog's names.
A name for
A
dog.
name that we would name our dog.
I love it.
All right.
Who's going to go first? Pick a number.
All right. Hold on. Relax. You got to get high first. You can't hit. Do one hit. Come on. Come on. Let's get high first. It's, remember, I'm the boss. It says the Phil.
Take a little break for Boogie Down. Thank our sponsors, Nathan Blake Lynn, for coming on the show and playing some music.
Thank you, Nathan.
Chicago Farmer for commenting on our feed.
Thank you, Cody. Miss you, Cody.
Miss everybody. Jeff Singley, Sheila Jones Whitaker. Other people are checking in tonight. Jeffrey Blackbone, Nadine Marie, Jeff Singley again. Jeff Singley.
Hey, Jeff. I got candy. I'll see you at Sugar Creek.
Elizabeth Duran, James Gardner. Steve Carpenter checked in tonight so far. Everybody's checked in tonight. We're really happy to see her. Tom Bricky, very wonderful. Laura Boyne, Joe Griffin, the whole crew's out there. Jim Fisher, they're all watching tonight. So we appreciate everybody being part of the show. What's up, Scooby? You whining over there? Scooby's brand new to all this. He's not too happy about being on the show. He's not thinking he wants to be a star or not. Didn't get him to sign the contract. Right. So these are names for dogs.
Hi, John. Good to see it. It's funny because it's like anyway.
Or what about?
No, we're doing it's
names for
it's the Phil and John. We're gonna do animal theme with a dog related, whether it be a dog's name that would you like to name a dog, or a dog song, or a dog band, or dog movie, or a dog name. Hit it, John. You got A.
Avatar.
Dog related. Anything dog related.
Anything?
Yes.
How about album cover?
What does that have to do with a dog?
He said anything. A would be Althea. That's a pretty common dog name in the Deadhead scene, no?
Okay, B would be Beeble. I would like a dog named Beeble. C
for Charlie. That's Charlie's dog's name, Charlie.
D would be Dino.
That's a real dog name, but from old times.
Dino.
Yeah. Dino, like
just think if you had a dog, what would you call it? Come on, get a synopsis of your. Quit smoking so much, you're gonna die.
You told me to go.
Come on, if you had a dog, what would you name it? Come on.
His name started with an E. I would name it Eric.
Eric, that's my brother's name. Okay, Eric. Okay.
Tom, want to go? A dog name that starts with F. He's muted.
Tom's back in?
He's muted. Hold on.
I'm unmuted now.
So you need a dog name that starts with F.
I got it. It's mine one. It's my turn.
All right, Phil's turn. Give him a time to think about G.
Because I always wanted to name a cat, and it happened to be whatever back in. I want to name my dog Fellini.
Aww.
Would it be a French poodle?
No, the artist Fellini, the eccentric Fellini.
Right.
What are you laughing for?
Because you're amazing. E, F, G. So Tom will take G for a dog's name that starts with G. Any
Gerald.
What did you say?
Gerald.
Gerald? All right. Gerald. What kind of dog is Gerald? He's a little dog or a big dog?
I'm gonna say a German Shepherd.
Gerald the German Shepherd from Germany. From Germany. All right, Gerald the German Shepherd. So H. Harold? I think a dog named Harry would be cool. What's up, Harry?
Balls on you.
Uh-oh. Was that Christy?
Yeah.
What do I have? I?
No. Yes, I.
Oh, a dog's name. Okay. If it was white, I would call it Igloo. If it was dark, I would call it Incubus.
Incubus the dog. What kind of dog is Incubus? Dark dog. Sounds like a
How
dark.
do you know?
Sounds like a dark
That's
dog.
a great band. Incubus is a great band.
We call it Incubus.
Hey, man.
Incubus. So J. Oh, Jerry. Oh. Yes. So you're K, Charlie, or Tom. So I'm talking to
Charlie, Tom, what the heck do you think we are?
Hey. Carl.
Carl with a K. That's original.
I like it.
Carl.
Okay, L. You have, would you have, Tommy, K? So I have L. K, L, L,
Jesse.
L, I would call the dog Lydia. Lydia. L is a woman's lady.
That's Lily's nickname.
You have your dog's nickname?
Oh, I didn't think about it. Lydia. Or Leonard for Leonard Skinnerd. Or
See, I would have thought Leonard Cohen. Or Leonard Skinner's cooler though.
what the hell's going on upstairs in my house? I hear all these people upstairs. I think I wish it was the 60s again. It's not, man.
Elephants go with elephants.
Elephants in the 60s? What's going on?
Everybody should come over and do this. I got up this morning. Anyway, Laura, you're busted. And I was walking by, and she's like, in her office, busted. She's gonna come down and hit me now. Watch this.
Still alive, Phil. Still alive. Still alive. What letter are we on? M. Jeff saying we reminded us we're on M.
My turn.
Sure. No, you had Leonard.
What was the theme?
You said Leonard for pet's name.
For what?
You didn't even spell anything.
M.
No, you had L. And you said Lucifer or Leonard.
Oh, a name of a dog. That would be Hold on. You know, a great name for a dog would be Lead. Hey, Lead. Real quick and simple. And I wish all bands would name their bands when I have to paint them on albums. I don't need all this bull crap to paint on. It's a stain. Why don't you just have a simple couple letters? Because if you have a bunch of letters, I'm going to charge you extra. Why don't you just have like ACDC, or don't give me a bunch of crap, because I still paint. It's a lot of lettering. It ain't gonna happen.
You're right. I hate putting bands' names on posters that are super long. Bluegrass festivals are incredibly tricky because all the bands have an and in them, and all the bands have a the, like at least two thes. I'm not seeing what I was looking for now.
Oh, no.
So what letter are we on? M? M? Are you shutting your computer down? What are you doing?
No, it's they're coming downstairs now. I'm getting invaded.
Somebody say M. So we're on M or we're on N?
Marley.
Here they come. They're coming live. Here they are. They're going to be on the show.
Not yet.
They're coming. They're ready.
N is
You
gonna
know.
be
You know what the best. You know the best thing for the band. You should have. I already know. Yes, one of my favorite. Just have a band like that. Really simple. It'd be. I can paint it really fast.
You could?
No, we're talking. We're on my show.
Sorry,
All
John.
right. There's no. Okay. That's already taken. Why did one of my friends' bands call their band No and No? Literally quick. It's really quick.
Hey, wait. Talk about the names that you named your eggs.
No. N
Oh, I.
Your eggs, our tie-dye eggs yesterday.
Well, you.
He was so tripping.
Okay, here come the girls and the dogs are coming down.
No, Nancy's not
It could
here
be
yet.
funny. All right, hold on.
I should go get
They
the
signed the
eggs.
waiver?
No,
Let me
no,
go get the eggs.
no,
I'll go
no,
get the eggs.
no.
I'll
You
go get
can't
the
put
eggs.
that on the internet.
Oh yeah.
No, we
yeah.
can't.
Listen, N would be like land.
It's not funny.
L.
It's
L-
pornographic.
L should have been Lassie. Because you had the Lassie record earlier. You can go with the L for Lassie. MNLPO. Oscar the Grouch.
What? Okay. What letter is? What letter are we on?
Well, what does Oscar start with?
Am I still muted or no?
Oh, you're totally live. All this out in the outer space, and the people on Mars are watching it tomorrow. They tune on Sundays and YouTube and check it out. So O for Oscar, P for.
We're way past that. Come on.
We are not.
Come on, get your shit together. Come on.
Hey, I got my band-aids. O for Oscar, P for.
It's what would you name your dog, or a dog song is the theme.
Well, that's a new.
Do you see
Come from?
what you're doing here?
I see what you're doing.
No, you don't. You're not here. You do not see what's on that side of the screen, so you're lying. How can you see what's over there?
I can't see what they're doing.
Funny. I know, so you're lying. So.
I would
Come on.
never lie to you.
I know you're really not, but I'm telling you, you can't see what's over there. It could be, here they all come. Okay, here they come. They're going to invade. All right.
I think what happens here is that's
Hold
the
on.
about doing the alphabet is we're proving that we shouldn't drive.
Okay.
We're entering the den of iniquity.
All right. All right, you guys are on live TV.
Oh, we are? Let me
Yep.
put my glasses on.
There you go.
Here's your eggs.
Hey,
Hi.
Nancy.
Hey, John.
There you go.
Hey, other person.
So we were doing.
Other person.
Tommy Harmon.
Oh,
Tom, I didn't recognize. God, your hair is long.
He looks like Axel from Guns N' Roses.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah.
But I totally didn't recognize
do
you.
the slash though. You could do the slash. Wait a minute, Tommy. Pull it down and put it right in your face.
Oh, not Axel. You're right. Slash. I'm so bad.
We have a question. Is it Scooby or Ruby?
It's Scooby Ruby Doo.
Oh,
So what's it going to be for short, John?
Rue.
Scooby
Roo.
in trouble. If he's in trouble, it's the hardest thing when you get a dog and they tell you it's a girl, and for 2 days you treat it like a girl, and then like you realize it's a boy because it became obvious. And,
I thought that was actually one of the funniest stories I've heard this year. So
and so we
I
had
was-
to change something that rhymed at least. You know.
So you're gonna call him Screw.
Scooby Dooby. Scooby.
Scooby.
Scooby Dooby. Scooby.
See, you said screw too.
Whatever we
Okay.
do, whatever we call him, he's just like he's a wonderful little creature. We love him.
Screw. So no, wait. So not screw. How do you say it? Scooby. Scoo. Scoo. I
Scooby.
like.
You ever heard of
Scooby.
Scooby Doo?
Yeah, I grew up on Scooby Doo in my later years in life.
Well, I hate looking at myself on camera. I do it every day, 5 days a week. And so I'm out. But it's so good to see everybody. Is everyone doing good?
Yeah.
Are those real?
These are real. Amy brought him home from work. She made them. Flowers.
Oh, that's right. That's awesome.
She brings her work home from me. If you look at the color palette in my recent paintings and her flowers, you'll see some similarities, I think.
So both of you are artistic.
Yep. But I definitely get lost in her, though. That's for sure. Yeah, she's a co-owner. So, what's the coolest person you ever met? Co-owner? Is that what I said?
The coolest person, what?
Nancy Fine. You the first time we've had you on the show. What was your first song?
What, John?
What was your first favorite song when you were little?
Well, my cousin Mark, he was so cute. They always say you have a crush on your guy cousin, if you're a young girl. He got me my first 2 albums. He's like 7 or 8 years. So he was in high school and I was probably like, I don't know, whatever. And he got me Elton John, the very first one, the black one. And with just Crosby, Stills and Nash when they're sitting on the, the original one, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Nash. No Young yet.
Yep.
But my favorite song, I don't know. I was into some 40. I had 45s.
Yeah, like when you were little, like you remember the radio coming on.
Oh, oh.
Or you remember like when you were like you remember like his music, like that's where I get that question, like where we come from.
Well, I know I liked a lot of there was like Goody Goody Gumdrops, shot it from the rooftops, the Bubblegum Company.
Oh yeah, and that's our friend Nancy Fine in the Chester's.
You know what I'm talking about?
What the hell she's talking about?
Oh,
Laura does.
back.
And
Here's my new album for the night. One of my favorite ones, Foghat.
I might have that one.
Did he cut you off?
No, we're live. We're live. I'm showing my room.
I would have to have more of a
So
time.
Jeff is singing. He went ahead and kept playing.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Music when I was 9. What's my favorite music?
Oh,
when
I'm
12?
sorry.
What's my favorite music when I'm 16? I would have to have a time frame.
No, just your first
You're live.
memory of
You're live.
My first memory.
of
That's a nice
song
word.
live
Hey there, lonely girl.
from your mom or dad.
No, it was like
cousin?
I don't know.
You're live.
Oh, from my cousin. Oh God.
No.
Like I said, I look at myself all damn day. I can't stand it.
Okay.
All the Laura and Nancy's on.
I'm going to another friend's. I'm making the rounds tonight. Wanted to see these guys.
So Phil, what do you think?
But what?
We got through the whole alphabet. Was that Z?
We're gonna go back to. We're gonna go back. I gotta get out of the man. I might chin.
We're starting over.
No.
I remember.
Hold on.
That's because we're on P.
John,
Jeff Singley kept
Hold on.
everybody else laughed.
Okay.
John, I was just going to tell you that
You
my
both look
parents.
now. You're both on now.
My parents were really into Dylan and Phil Oakes and Joan Baez. Like that's all the records that my parents had.
Nice.
My dad loved Johnny Cash, and so we had a lot of good music around all the time.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Those are great. I love Phil Oakes. I love Bob Dylan.
What was your first like Teen Beat or like the Archies, the Monkees?
The Monkees. Were you into the Monkees, John? Was it
Later in
80s?
life for sure. The Monkees were great. I remember they were on the TV. They were on Nick at Night when I was a kid. That dates me. So I wasn't around when they were producing their albums or anything, but not that you were either, of course. We're not our age or so. I love the Monkees for a minute, but then they
Wait,
ran out of material.
what was the one before the Monkees? Wait, what was the other?
Archie's?
No, not they weren't real.
Well,
Another
Partridge
band-
Family.
Oh,
To
the
me,
Partridge
they're
Family.
real.
No, I never got into that too much. The
I
Monkees
bet.
were cooler.
I bet.
You're one generation
Partridge
below
was
us.
after Monkeys.
Before the Monkees.
Partridge is after
The Partridge
Monkees.
Family, because they were the TV show before
Well,
the Monkees.
Dave. Was it David? What was his name?
Wavy there.
Butch Cassidy.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Charlie, what you
Where are
doing?
we on? What letter are we on?
Wait, whose albums are all those in the background there?
What, mine?
Wow, you got a lot of albums. Holy cow.
Scooby Doo.
That's better.
That was Scooby for a minute there, folks. So Phil's having a good night. He's doing tequila shots before we started the show tonight.
I need to go over there
Phil,
now.
where are you? You should be back. Here, you should be back on your show.
No, I'm good.
No, I'll talk in the background.
I'll get there in a second.
Phil's
Go ahead.
behind the camera doing more job.
We're an action camera tonight.
This is live show.
More action camera tonight.
Hey, gentlemen. I'm right here. I'm just letting the ladies talk and just they're in the background.
Chester was making himself known.
Yeah, Chester's barking. I don't know where Chester went.
You can probably hear Charlie.
Charlie whining. You whine, your little pepper.
Oh, it's got to have a bra in your art room. Yep. Oh, Nancy's going, why are all these bras in here? Because, you know what? Because.
I got a few more for you if you want them.
No, it's a true thing. I mean, Fellini, Picasso, they always had a bra hanging in the room. So I got a couple bras hanging there. I don't know who they're from. I like 6 or, no, I got 2 more. Woohoo, it's cool. You can't see that, but it's all good.
Oh no, mine don't. Are you kidding me? It popped right out of the top of it.
Rock and roll all night.
Go all night and party every day. I want to rock and roll all night.
Well, you want to do it on Zoom forever?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Hell no, John. It's a bunch of bullcrap. I want to see live shows. I just want to be outdoors. I mean, I know what it is, and
I love the mushrooms though.
I think to show 47 is that guy in the content?
what?
The mushrooms.
No, John has. They're talking about the mushroom painting. Remember, I told you I did a set of 20 mushroom albums
Yeah,
with no band. Yeah, Nancy's looking at them right now, and I haven't shown them to anybody because I literally have about 200, 300 albums, and I don't promote my artwork that I've been collecting and saving and doing. I have a collection of mushrooms. I have a collection of Grateful Dead. And their things. I have a collection of Snoopy and. Yeah, I've been saving stuff, so I'm going to put it all at once and make a bunch of money.
Jeff Singley went ahead and finished the game for us.
Hey, Jeff, I got candy. I'll see you at Sugar Creek.
He says, Scrappy Doo, Trixie, Ulysses, Vicious, Wyvern. He's on W right now.
Okay, just going on.
I did buy him some circus peanuts last week, but then after the show, I got munchies. They left them open, so now they're like hard candies. I want to try to buy them.
I don't like those, man.
I know, but then Jeff likes them. These are yours.
To each his own. There is no.
I'll replace them for
Hey, Keith.
festival. Get you, yeah. This is
Every day. He probably doesn't have any teeth.
say it again, Tom.
I thought Jeff
Look at
said
your little dog. What'd you call it?
no teeth.
Yeah, he's got little sharp teeth. His name is Scooby. Scooby Ruby Doo.
Chester. Where's Chester?
Hi, Scoops.
Look at it. Hey, buddy.
He's the whole school of Scoobies. All dogs. Truthfully, any dog born after 1960 Doo in him. Still Scooby Doo in him. You see all Scooby Doo's weird cousins? Scooby Doo had a bunch
I
of
miss being at a festival. I miss being a dork. I don't like that word. I like being myself, which is not I'm just myself. I miss being real. I mean, I see Laura and her friend in the background behind me. It's like we're at a festival of, you know.
We will be
And
in 3 weeks, folks. 2 weeks.
it doesn't have to. I
There's your brother. Hey, there's your brother. You can see your brother.
hello.
Hey,
Hello.
brother, look at your little brother. Oh, they're brothers, folks. Cutest little puppers in the
Chester,
world.
come here.
Sheila Jones. They lose all their baby teeth by the time they're 3 months, so don't freak out if you find teeth. All right, that'd be a little freaky. But is there any teeth yet? You know, he's already had a little hard food, a little bit of not too much. He hasn't had any cheeseburgers yet. I think cheeseburgers are 4 weeks or 6 weeks when you get cheeseburgers.
There's Chester.
It's the dog zone. That Chester. Chester sees him. Ours are a little too
Get him.
Sheila, by the way, Sheila Jones.
Hey, Sheila. Hey, Miss Sheila.
And they are so wonderful. I've got him almost potty trained already. I mean, I'm serious.
Hi, it's Chester Berry. Yeah, that's my buddy. My body.
We so appreciate
You'll
it.
see him at the festival sometime down the line. Hey, he's a good dog. I mean, I don't have to put him on a leash, man. I don't. Yeah, Chester's a good dog. My buddy's a good dog. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's my buddy.
Yeah, so
My
this
buddy,
guy's
right, Chester Berry?
Chester dog today.
He's my buddy. He's my buddy. He'll take care of me, and if I tell him to take care of you, he'll take care of you too, because that's this kind of dog.
You're from up out of the city, so when you say take care of somebody, you mean like take care of them?
He'll take care of you.
Take care of you.
No, he's got the sons. Yeah, he's got
Jeff.
what? No.
Jeff says his dog won't let him hold her like this, but his dog's big.
No, I mean I can take him out around my neighborhood, and you don't understand. I don't have to put him on a leash, and I don't. Okay, and he'll listen. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, my dog does. Yeah.
That's how I
Don't
am.
go across that street. Don't. I don't have to yell. I don't. We got this. We got it going on.
Yeah, so I don't even know what's going to happen next week. I talked to Adam Grule a little bit.
What's going on next? Adam Grule from Grenades and Horseshoes.
Maybe. You know, we're working on him.
Okay.
I don't have any notes in front of me right now at all. I'm trying to get Thea Grace to come back on the show with us and do a song.
What are you doing for what the?
For what?
Well, our show's almost over, and we're gonna go outside and do water pipes. I got a water pipe. Someone, Laura's friend, gave me a water pipe.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Nancy says she's going upstairs.
You're going out in the backyard and do bong rips? That's what's happening?
Well, we're gonna have a show. Well, you and me and Tommy will see each other in a couple weeks at the Sugar Creek.
Yeah, a couple weeks now. We'll do a live show that.
Thank you, Nathan Blake, for coming on our show.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan.
Thank you for anybody who wants to watch our show. I don't know why I'm like promoting something. I'm just I miss music. Everybody be safe. Support what you just be happy.
Yeah. Support what you can. If there's
we see things fly by and then they go and they're not gonna come back.
Hold on. Escape. Let go. Oh, are you there?
I'm here.
The dog walked on the keyboard and all these stuff started popping up. It was trying to get me to change some view. What did you? No, don't eat that. That's weed. No, don't eat that. He didn't eat it. He tried to eat some pot. You're a bad doggy. Well, I think we would like you guys watching the show. We appreciate everything that's going to happen. Slash is not going to play tonight. He's not performing. It's not in his contract. He might. I don't know if we asked him to. He might play guitar.
No, you could have Slash. I'd rather have Robin Trower. Thank you.
Tom has really nice guitar.
Oh no.
Tom has really nice guitar.
I heard the song. Well, I could talk music. I mean, once I get relaxed, I would love to. Yeah. We could have like a little powwow with the shag carpet and a bunch of puppies and dogs and
Our own little puppy bowl.
girls in bikinis and yeah, like a net funicello and a beach and the fire. You got to have a fire in wood fire, no chemicals in a wood fire, and our friends and singing. I can't sing, and I just wanna and just it would be so beautiful. And green grass right behind you. You can camp and tent. You don't need an RV. Just you can hang there if you want to go a little farther and hang back a little back that way. But yeah, and just you want something to eat and nibble. I mean, I'm gonna go upstairs after the show and I'm gonna make some pickles and just hors d'oeuvres and stuff. And just it's just like you share. Like I love cooking. If everybody knows, when I go to a festival, I love making my chili. I'm making chili for my first festival at Sugar Creek, and I like appetizers. I'll bring some candy for Jeff Singley and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a great thing.
Bill, I'll be there in an hour. John, I'll be there in 2.
It's time.
Phil, I love you, man.
In a time of little joy, two guys from Illinois took fate in their own hands. And sent
Tune in
the
next
show
week,
out
folks.
to the land.
We don't know what's gonna happen yet.
Mark's not gonna get in here. Music plays for Yoko and Tim. Think about it, then grab a beer. Come on and watch the Phil and John show. Phil and John show. They're showing up and there's nowhere to go. Well, Phil and John show. Phil and John show. They're playing so hot that it's melting the snow. Yeah, Phil and John show. Phil and John show. Don't know where this will go. Phil and John show.
Tune in every Friday, 4 p.m. Come do 5 records with us. Be our guest. Dance, sing, play.